Where are we going?
The Bespin platforms.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Punch It Chewie Podcast. I'm Arakel, and this is Isabella. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're excited to be back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We hope you guys had an awesome week. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going over the next 5 chapters of Shadows of the Empire, doing our recap. These were extremely fun to get through.
Yeah.
We also have a bunch of fun clips, some good topics, some important to society, hard-hitting.
Always.
Some hot topics.
Always.
Some hot topics. But it's been a hell of a fucking week for us.
Oh my god. Yeah. It was crazy.
A hell of a 2 weeks, really.
Yeah.
We did, so you guys know we did Long Beach Comic Con. And it wasn't it was a show.
Yeah.
It was a show. It was a very show.
It was a very show.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no shade. Like, we at least made our booth back and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what it must have been this year. Maybe it was like new management, or I don't know. But like a bunch of the people, actually, the people that did come to our booth, they were like, "Did you do it last year? Because it was like way better last year." And I'm like, "That's fucking awesome to hear."
Great to know. No, we were not here last year.
No, we did not. We used to do we did the expo first.
Yeah.
Which was so Long Beach Comic Expo was also organized by the same people that did Long Beach Comic Con. But I don't think they do the expo anymore. But when we did it, that was supposed to be the smaller event. And when we did it, it was a good size.
Yeah.
We did well, and we were in like Artist Alley.
Yeah.
That was before we had a 10x10 booth. That was before we had as much stuff as we do.
But that show was like at least 3 times bigger than this one, right?
It was at
least 3.
It was like 3 times bigger for sure. And I don't know what it was. And then it was raining that weekend, and then there was another
huge event,
like another huge event in the same building,
like literally next door.
Literally, it was the door to the Young LA.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know what it was. It was like just a bunch of
like meatheads.
Yeah.
It's like a swag money YOLO.
It was like the complete
it's like a clothing brand, but they're like, it's not just a clothing brand, it's a culture.
Yeah. So Chad.
So a Chad LA convention. Swag money convention, and then that's all of hilarious. Us fucking nerds.
Yeah.
In the other room, like polar opposite audiences.
Completely.
Like they were probably looking at us the same way we were looking at them. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Exactly. And so it was interesting. I mean,
you didn't rip your shirt off. We're like, I could compete.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally.
I can now bench you, bitch.
So we had fun. We always have. We always have. We always have fun at shows.
Yeah.
So it's never. We never regret doing a show.
Yeah.
But it was just a little
different vibe.
Yeah, different vibe. Because I was like, well, we've done the smaller show, and this one should be, good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they were just off this year. We'll see. But either way, we had fun. We saw some of our friends. We we got to say hi. We got to hang out a little bit. And thank you guys for coming by Long Beach Comic Con.
Yeah.
And then also, this episode is going to be coming out after Legends Con.
Oh yeah.
So we haven't done it yet. That's tomorrow, actually.
Yay.
So yeah, our week has been so crazy. We couldn't record on our usual Wednesdays. So because we also had we did a freaking Hot Topic, the Scare Fair. We were invited to that.
I was in Hollywood.
Yeah, in Hollywood. We drove up for that morning for the event.
That's sick.
So that was cool. We'll go into that. So anyway, we got a lot to talk about. We'll get into it all. Just remember, guys, please be sure to rate, review, subscribe wherever you're listening, whether it be Spotify, Apple Music, any of that fun stuff, or if it's here on YouTube. Because it really, really helps us a lot, and helps our podcast. And we're always trying to do new fun things. So if you guys could do that or leave a review, like I said, it all helps. Yes. So we appreciate it. And let's get into his show. I think Bella had an opening clip.
It's very weird, but
okay,
but funny. So
right.
I hope you enjoy.
I'm sure I will.
Fucking tired of all these fucking spiders in my fucking house.
Dude. That's one of my clips.
No way.
Yeah. I saw that shit. I was fucking dying.
Oh my god. Did you like it?
Dude,
I did.
fucking hilarious.
I did. That was fucking hilarious.
So, for those of you listening, it was a Spider-Man cosplayer, not a spider. So
he's getting yeeted.
he just got he got sprayed with Febreze, which is supposed to be Raid first. He's hanging on to the windowsill. He gets sprayed with Febreze, and then she takes out. Is it a lightsaber? I can't tell.
Let me see. It looks like.
It looks like a dark saber.
It looks like one of those shock sticks.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Or like a samurai sword.
Yeah, like a plastic samurai sword.
Maybe some type of sword.
Yeah,
plastic.
I think she's just getting.
So she hits him with that,
yeeted,
and then she throws
like a pizza box.
No, it's a dead ass. It's a fan. It's a pizza box.
It's like a
DiGiorno's pizza box, and then I think it's a.
Wait.
It's like a. What do you call those? Like a laundry basket.
It's like the deep dish ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then no, that's
basket.
Oh yeah, a laundry basket. No, it's a freaking dog crate.
Is it a dog crate or is it a litter box?
It's a dog crate.
It's a dog.
I mean, either way, I don't think they'd throw a litter box.
That's hilarious.
But wait, at first I thought it was a TV. Wait, let's rewatch it.
Some type of plastic crate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sick and
I'm tired of all these fucking spiders in my fucking house.
Shit. What a trooper.
Good stuff.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
Who killed Spider-Man? Jesus. All right. Well, if you guys are wondering why I look fucking dead, it's because I am.
Dead inside.
Recording this from the other side.
I'm so tired.
It's a fucking seance over here.
Yeah.
Want to go to my Dropbox?
Sure.
Yeah. Probably not the unhinged TikTok, because that was the one. Bella hit it right in the head.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to tell me because none of this has pictures on it.
The one that says "fuck around and find out."
Oh, cool. I'm sure this will be good.
Oh wait,
there's music.
No.
Are you sure?
I'll cut if it's not. No, I swear, I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
How much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
My God. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
It's fucking hilarious.
You see, the more you fuck around,
the more
you find out.
There it is. Yeah.
What a beautiful lesson.
Holy shit.
That's perfect.
I mean, I think this is the prime example of fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So for those of you listening, this is Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mustafar, with Anakin on the platform above the lava
and Obi-Wan with the high ground.
Obi-Wan with the high ground. and this
Well,
guy's like
Showing the graph.
Yeah.
doing a graph.
Yeah. Like you know, it's obvious. So, but Obi-Wan's literally like, don't try it.
Deadass.
Don't fuck around.
So it's even worse because he had a warning.
Yeah, I literally told
Yeah.
him.
Well, he literally
He
said,
told him, "You will find out."
"You will find out."
Deadass.
Like, you will find out.
And Anakin was like, "Nah."
Nah.
I love that. That's actually really funny. Wow, Silva's funny.
So yesterday we were invited to a Hot Topic event called the Scare Fair, and that was in Hollywood
Yeah.
at the Escape Hotel. And I'd never been there. Like, we don't really go to Hollywood too much, just because it's not that it's far, but like the traffic around Hollywood, around that area, is just like really bad. So if we go to LA, we kind of try to avoid that area.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. So it was like an escape room, but it was like a haunted hotel vibe. And they had like drinks, they had food. There was like different activities. They had like a photo booth, and they had a caricature drawings. And then they had like DJs. So the Millionaires, I don't know if you guys remember those girls, like hella throwback. This is like 15-year throwback to MySpace. But me and my cousin grew up like obsessed with them. They're kind of like Kesha vibes, but this was before Kesha. But yeah, they're like scene
These
queens. Yeah. And so they were like DJing the whole night. It was emo music all night, which obviously I love because that's my favorite kind of music. But it was really cool. I didn't really know too many people there. I saw a few of my friends. But yeah, it was really cool. Hot Topic had like their upcoming collection there, so we got to see that. And then they had escape rooms. So they had like, I think 5 or 6 different rooms. We didn't have time to do that. We did everything else. But we didn't have time to do the escape room. But it was really cool. Like we don't really go out much.
No, well,
so
at all.
yeah, at all, really.
Really.
But it was fun. We both like dressed up a little spooky, little Hot Topic vibes.
Spoopy poop.
And it was really cool. They also had like actors like just wandering around that were like
In
ghosts
character?
or like in
That's
character
sick.
ghosts or
What do you mean actors?
clowns or no, they were real. They were real.
They were real ghosts.
But yeah, it was cool and
Is it you?
good vibes. It was just kind of like a little party.
Fuck up, Wendy.
But yeah, it was really cool, and so we had a good time.
That's awesome.
And thank you to Hot Topic for inviting us.
Yes, thank you, and thank you for my tumbler.
Arakel was very excited. He's like, "Oh, I needed one of those."
That's sick.
But yeah, it was really fun.
No, it was a lot of fun. But like Bella said, we never do shit like that,
Yeah.
and we've started to do a lot more stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it's cool, and I mean, I feel like Hot Topic is definitely like the best of like the partnership that I feel like suits you the best.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you fucking grew up
Literally.
at Hot Topic,
Literally.
you know, and that's still you, very much
Yeah.
you. So
And like what's really cool about Hot Topic is like they started off as like alternative clothing and like a lot of like band merch and stuff like that.
yeah,
But in the past, I'd say like 10, 15 years, they've gotten really into fandom, which is really cool because now they carry like every anime, every like everything fandom, like anything you'd see at like Comic-Con, they carry.
yeah.
So it's like my two favorite things combined.
yeah. Well, nerds are emos are nerds.
Yeah.
It goes hands in hand.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like we were talking about it last night. Like, I don't think I would have said or would have considered myself or would consider myself like emo growing up.
Yeah.
But it's like also because we went to private school
Yes.
and like, you know, my dad really didn't let me listen to a lot of the shit that I wanted to listen to, and like, you know,
Yeah.
family shit.
Like we
Stupid shit.
wore uniforms, but it wasn't just uniforms. It was like we could only wear black or white socks. We could only wear one piece of religious jewelry.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, shit.
yeah, you couldn't dye your hair.
If we wanted to wear jewelry,
Yeah.
it had to be like,
Yeah.
Were there any like trendsetters or rule breakers where it's like, oh, button up, oh yeah, I'll unbutton the first two and then sleeve
What
the
I did that.
what
Uh,
shook
They know?
Our school to the core
Yeah.
was the I Heart Boobies bracelet.
Oh yeah, that's a
Because
world by storm.
Because no, but at a Catholic school
Oh, shit,
to have
yeah.
I Heart Boobies on your fucking wrist.
Yeah.
That was. I mean,
I mean, it was
most
for a
people
good
know.
cause that
Yeah, it
people
was
were
for
making
breast
out.
cancer
Yeah,
awareness.
but when you're fucking
But
stupid.
we had nuns at our school. They ran the school,
shit.
so it was
Yep.
the church and the school, and they were from France, so they spoke French, English, and Spanish.
Oh shit.
They did not understand what breast cancer awareness, like, stuff was, right? They were just like, oh my God, this is like, what is this? Like, you can't do this. And I remember watching a kid, like, he was one of those kids that would fight just to fight, you know? Like, he would do
Scrappers.
stuff. Yeah, like a scrappy kid.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, walking into Spanish class, and he was just in the corner with her, like, no, you can't tell me to take it off. Like, this is for a good
Dude, I
cause.
love
And
those.
she was
so
like,
entertaining.
no, it was like, yeah. So,
It's awesome.
yeah.
Did you wear those, Arakel?
I would purposely wear shit to get yelled at.
Hell
Like-
yeah.
You're so rebellious.
Ooh.
Oh well, I mean, we're talking about emo kids. No, I would wear like yellow socks and shit.
Fuck
And-
That's
you.
sick.
Wearing yellow
And
socks.
like not every day,
Yeah.
but I didn't have friends.
Did you get like written up and shit? Or-
Yeah, I had. We had these stupid bullshit called. They were Scholar Club folders.
Oh.
And
my
it's like
God. You just took me
it
back.
was
with
during
memories.
the what I think it was every day or at the end of every week. Your fucking teacher, that you're like your homeroom, would give
Yeah.
you
A grade.
your Scholar Club. Let me fucking explain.
I mean,
Will give you your Scholar Club folder, and it was like
Yeah.
a day for like one section for each day of the week.
Yeah.
And it's like if you were late to class, or if your tie wasn't tied the right way, or if you were not wearing the right article of uniform, or like stupid shit.
Yeah.
Or it's like if you talked back, and it's like
Yeah.
they could write you up for
Like
anything.
snitch on you to your parents.
Yeah, they would write you up for anything, and pretty much at the end of the week, you'd get that Scholar Club folder, and then you would look at what the fuck they wrote you up for,
Yeah.
and then you would, during the weekend, you'd have to go take it to your parents. So your parents had to look at it, sign it, and then you'd have to bring it back like Monday morning.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get that done, you would get a Scholar Club folder mark.
Yeah.
and
So-
is it like
So
3 strikes?
stupid.
You're fucked.
No,
you get
it-
like detention.
detention. You would
shit.
get detentions after a certain amount of marks. I was always in detention because I didn't give a. I was like, fuck you. Like, you're giving me a Scholar Club mark for being late to lunch.
Literally.
And like
I can empathize with that because when I used to, before I moved to the U.S. or San Diego, and I was in a private school in Mexico, and they did pretty much the same shit.
same shit.
Yeah.
But I used to forge my mom's.
Everyone did that. Literally everyone did that.
Yeah.
I used to forge it, but no, like this was in elementary school, and my dumb ass. Well, I'd say I'm dumb, but
Mommy.
then the staff is stupid. No,
madre.
the staff is more dumb because sometimes I would do it with like pencil color.
Oh.
So lazy.
With your mechanical
My
pencil.
God.
No, like
Colored
Crayola shit. Like I would,
Colored pencils. Oh my
colored
God.
pencils, and I would fucking forge the signature, and they'll be like, "I hope you understood your lesson." I'm like, "You guys are fucking stupid."
They didn't care. They're like, whatever.
Exactly.
No,
No, but
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It fucking sucked. I the only good thing that came out of that school was this.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was a very small school. So it was preschool through 8th grade,
Yeah.
but there were like 300
300 max.
kids.
300 max.
300 kids in the whole school.
And
Yeah.
and everyone.
My sister, she went to 2 different high schools, but it was a Catholic high school. You know, Mater Dei near
Yeah.
Eastlake.
All
She
my
went
cousins
there.
went there.
Oh shit! Well, when that school barely opened up, my sister stayed there for her first year
How
and
old
a
is your
half.
sister?
She's about 10-30. She's 29.
She's 29.
He's a couple years older.
Then she probably knew my cousins.
Oh shit! Okay.
I think they
Probably.
Went, I think they went to the
That's gonna be
school
hilarious
together.
if she knows them.
Ask them.
So, they're also like, damn, blanking out monjas. What do you call them? Nuns? There's nuns in the school too.
Esponjas.
Esponjas. There's nuns, but my sister would tell me like fucked up stories because those nuns are like they don't know Spanish.
Oh,
in
what?
San Diego, but they wouldn't know Spanish.
Really?
They just spoke English, or what? Were they
Yeah,
French?
just English, and I guess I don't know if it's French. I mean, I didn't go to.
It's
that
just like
high
the
school.
nuns are usually from like the fucking. Well, I guess it was just the ones that were at our school.
Yeah.
But dude, the Mexican kids were like.
Talk shit in
Esa
Spanish.
monja está buena.
Oh.
Were they
shit like
young? Were they young?
No, like they would just say like
Just to
raunchy
fuck
shit
with
at the
them.
nuns,
Yeah.
You know
and
what
the
I used
nuns
to
were
do?
like, "Get back to class."
You know what I used to
Yeah.
do?
Like,
And but they would say raunchy as shit in Spanish.
oh my god.
Dude, you know what I used to do?
What?
Nothing like that, because I mean I'm still probably going to hell, but there's nothing I can do about that now. But I really didn't have a good time at that school.
Yeah.
Like I fucking
I think I was the only person that was nice to you at that school.
yeah, but we also didn't really talk a lot because
Yeah.
I was super shy and shit.
Yeah.
But that would have been cool if we were friends back then.
I know.
Like, that would have been nice. But no, yeah, like I mean, there's no news. I grew up like fucking zero friends. I'm fine. I don't give a fuck. My life is fine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm totally
fine.
fine.
I need a tiny violin right now.
Yeah, please. No, but like, it was fuck that school very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Fuck
No,
that school.
they went
I-
out of their way to make it difficult for kids.
For kids.
For you.
For me specifically.
You were the one they hated the most.
They fucking hated me and my bloodline the most. Because
Yeah.
Chuck, my brother, he also got shit on by the same fucking teachers.
And your sister went to the same school too?
Yeah, they also hated her.
Yeah.
They're
The
fucked
one of the
up.
teachers, or I don't know if it was the teacher or one of the, or if it was the principal, I can't remember anymore. Literally told all the girls in my sister's class
Yeah.
not to hang out with her because, like she was weird or something.
Yeah.
Like
That's so
don't hang out with her.
fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
that
fucked.
bitch.
It was fucked. And I was a good kid. Like I would
No, you were
act
like
out.
super well behaved
Yeah.
and like
If I acted out, if I did shit, like I would wear certain
Yeah.
things to, it was because I was done. I was like, fuck this
Yeah.
place, right? I was
Yeah.
fuck this place. But there was this one time I got fucking locked in the prep room.
they literally
They
would
locked
do
me in the
that.
prep room for like hours
Like they'd be
with
like
the lights off.
they'd be so
As
there
a
were
punishment or someone like fucking tried to
Punishment.
bully
as a
you? Oh, what the
punishment.
fuck?
No,
No,
the
the
teachers,
teachers.
the adults would do this.
The
So
adults would
it
do
would be a
Oh, fuck,
classroom,
I'm throwing hands.
a prep room in between, and then another classroom. So that's
Yeah.
where the teachers would eat their lunch, or they had their printer, their computer, whatever.
Yeah.
But they would wink, wink, forget about kids, and they would lock them in there, close the blinds,
With the
turn the
light-
lights
Fuck
off,
them, dude.
not give them anything. It wasn't like they were working on a project or anything. Like literally, they would lock these kids in there.
Yeah.
And they did it to him.
Pieces of shit.
They would do it to
Yeah.
me.
No, there was so much crazy stuff at that
That
school
school's
that
still
like
going around? Like still standing?
yeah, but none of the original nuns are there anymore.
Hmm.
Like I think one or two have passed. One passed away.
What, and she was the actual nice
yeah,
one.
the nicest
nice
one.
Oh, okay.
She got sick.
I actually loved her. She was the only person
Yeah.
that really liked her.
It was
but-
just like it was like a power trip kind of thing.
Oh,
The
sad,
teachers
dude. That's
and the
unnecessary.
parents and the nuns, like they were like all about money.
Fuck.
They were always asking for like
Oh, I bet,
donations
yeah.
and like
it was just very it was a very greedy school, and for it to
Yeah.
be a Catholic school, it just makes it even more like
And
sickening.
they would probably like hell
Um,
shame you if you didn't fucking donate or some shit.
yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
they shame
would
you.
do some weird
But yeah, it was really. It's a really weird fucking
like very
school,
cliquey
and like
and like
and the people there really weird. But I mean, whatever. Like I don't care.
yeah.
Right? Like I've
Yeah.
I
Builds character.
yeah, literally. Like
Literally,
I will never fucking complain that I got bullied or shit like that, because it's like, that's what made me who the fuck I am, and like it gave me tough
okay.
skin, and like it's prepared me for shit. It's like I'm not over here crying because someone was mean to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
you
I don't
can
give
handle.
I can handle like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't much worse than fucking.
Do you think if you wouldn't have experienced what you experienced in that school, you would have fared worse in A&A or?
A&A, I feel like
I need thick skin in A&A.
You do, but
Although staff is like a blessing.
Right.
We're talking about high school.
Okay.
So we went to Arakel and I went to middle school together.
Yeah.
But Arakel and Silva went to high school together.
Yeah. All right. Let me be very clear. All right. So this is gonna be honestly, and I've kind of wanted to get real on the podcast for a while, because like this is our life.
Yeah.
Right? This is our life, and like you guys are fucking listening to us week by week, and like you're here and you're loyal, and I want to be fucking real with you guys, and at a certain point, like I want you to really know who we are.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not gonna fucking. That's like the last thing, and the last, like the last thing I would want to do is pretend, like put on a face, because like that's the exact opposite of what I want this show to be.
Yeah.
Is disingenuine.
Yeah.
But pretty much what I'm saying is like I'm gonna get real with you guys, cause why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Right. Home life wasn't fucking great, so there was very little that could affect me outside of there, and it's fine. Like we don't need to be serious. Like I laugh about it. Like my fucking dad is wild and crazy, and so is my sister, fucking psycho. And my family's in pieces, but we're fucking here. We're
still here.
We're still here.
Going.
Still going. I kind of laugh sometimes at how similar my fucking life is to Star Wars, and like how it's my favorite thing ever, and it's like this fucking. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like we'll get it.
Right?
Yeah, the parallels, and like we'll get into it at a later date. I don't want to go through all of this shit right now.
Yeah.
But I also. If shit that in my life has happened could resonate with people, then fuck it, right? Like I don't care, and not that I don't care. Like that's a good thing. I mean, I don't care to share these things, right? Like I'm open to sharing these things, but pretty much life at home was like it made life outside of home a piece of cake. Not a piece of cake, but like you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
Like your escape from
exactly. So it was just going to school was just like, okay, well fucking no one fucking gives a shit here either, so I'm gonna do my thing, right? Like I was a happy kid, and I was a good kid, and like I just kind of I always did my own thing. Like I was already used to nobody liking the shit I liked. It's like I grew up watching Godzilla and Star Wars. Yeah. And people already were like, what the fuck? You like Star Wars? Yeah. So it was like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to try and like, make friends with people that are shitty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be friends with people like that. Yeah. Like, I got comic books, and I got The Force Unleashed, and you can go fuck yourself, right?
Fuck yeah.
So it's never bothered me. Like I've always seen the shit that's happened in my life, like the fucking bullying, and like whatever home life was like, or like any fucking hardship. I always try to approach it with, this shit's made me better, in some way. Yeah. If it's not necessarily immediately visible, or if there's not an immediate like bright side to a situation, I always know that like it's like
there's something I'm gonna like
exactly.
There's get out of this.
Exactly. There's something. This is happening for a reason, and it's like you just have to fucking step back and realize what the fuck it is, or else you're just gonna go through life thinking, well, I guess everything and everyone is against me, and I should just give up. But that's never been like my outlook on it, right? It's like what would be the point in pushing through all of this bullshit if I just gave up.
Yeah.
If I just gave in and proved everybody who was shitty to me and didn't believe in me and didn't fucking help me right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to prove them right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I decided like a long time ago, my life and whatever I experience, whatever I decide to do will be like, it'll be what I make it.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not going to let anyone else decide what your life is going to be.
Exactly. And like, obviously, you know, I'm still working through most of my goals. Like there's still so much left to do, left to accomplish, and left to, you know, work towards and fight for and get better at, right?
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like like that fucking school sucked. It was just like, but I also just hated school. Like I was never someone that enjoyed going to class and fucking learning bullshit that I still haven't used once in my life. You know, it's just like, I feel like, you know, I'm very pro education.
Yeah.
But I feel like school is not necessarily
like against the educational system that's flawed.
It's very flawed.
Yeah.
And it is I feel like it's this system that like kills creativity in children and imagination and individuality.
Yeah.
Like there isn't one answer for any question. There isn't just one answer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Math is fucking different. Math is math, so don't fucking come at me.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like, I guess let's use math for example, right? Yes, 2 + 2 is fucking 4. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like, I would fucking go to school and division, right?
Yeah.
I did it the short way. I didn't fucking put the 36 minus 17 and then what's left over, that's what the fuck is.
Like
and like I didn't like showing your work
the
bullshit,
whole
right?
Fuck off! I got
like,
the answer.
Right?
It's like, I'm sorry, my brain, my sixth grade brain processes this shit better than you, and you're offended.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm getting the fucking answer. Why do you fucking care?
Yeah, but they give you half credit.
What would piss me off even more in those situations is like, you write all the answers. You're like, oh, this. How do I know you didn't copy, bitch? I finished first.
Yeah.
Like,
I did it.
Copied from who?
I did it in front of you. Like, I'll do it right now.
I'm gonna do it again.
No, yeah, and so pretty much like that was my fucking life was like it. Let me rephrase that. I guess it's not, there isn't one answer. There isn't just one answer to anything. There isn't just one way to do something.
True.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
And I've always, like my whole life, I always thought about things like that. It's like, well, what the fuck? Who was the first person to figure out math? Like, he didn't have a fucking textbook.
Yeah.
It just, obviously, you know, just simple examples, right? It's like people, like, we didn't always learn in a classroom. You know, people had to figure shit out.
Yeah.
So it's like, who the fuck are you to tell me that there's only one way to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But
they just want you to sit down and shut up.
Yeah,
and not ask any questions.
Exactly. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm creative. I'm an artist.
And it's like, shouldn't that kid be awarded for being interested enough to ask questions
and do things differently?
Yeah. Like that's showing that you're interested and that you want to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't.
That's the thing. That's the thing is, they see individuality
as a problem.
Yeah. And that's what I have a fucking issue with, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've always had an issue with. And like it, instead of pretty much what you're saying is like, instead of rewarding it, it was scolded.
Yeah.
And like they did a bunch of fucking crazy shit to me that I don't know, it's a lot to get into, but it's like they teachers straight up fucking bullied me.
Like they try
Like-
to suppress that creative side of you. It's just fucked up, dude.
Yeah, not just well, just for example, one of the fucking teachers used to hide my homework, and I caught her. I caught her once.
What the fuck? So fucking.
I would turn in my
toxic,
it was my math teacher. I won't fucking mention names, but it was my math teacher. She would fucking I would turn in my homework, and then the next day we would arrive and like I would see like I didn't get like the credit for the homework or whatever. And then I would ask her, she's like, "Well, you never turned it in or whatever." And I would be like, it happened like a few times. It got so bad to where I had to start making copies of my like photocopies of my homework
What the fuck?
because I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well then, you know,
Here's
here it
the
is.
second copy.
But pretty much the time I caught her was she was telling me, like, I went up to her desk. I'm like, hey, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? And
You didn't say what the fuck. to
no,
the
I
teacher.
didn't. But
Oh, no.
I didn't.
You're
but
like, what's going on?
like, what,
It's implied.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. So
Hey, yo,
she's she's like trying to tell me like, well, you never gave it to me or whatever the fuck. And she's like opening her desk drawer
And it's the first copy.
right fucking there.
Fucking
And she's like, "Oh, I guess you did give it to me." or
Oscar-winning
some fucking
performance, right?
bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
No.
"Are you dead
yeah.
ass?"
Literally.
That is when I started making like photocopies and shit.
Yeah.
Also,
What was the fucking point of that?
yeah, this fucking like
She
I'm
just
telling
a
you,
control thing.
I'm telling you, it was the fucking worst. I had the
Yeah.
worst experience. And then my fucking 6th grade homeroom teacher used to fucking like I had a crush on this girl, and I gave her like a Valentine's Day thing, and she was like an 8th grader. I was in 6th grade. I had a crush on her.
Baller.
Right? I gave her like a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah.
By the way, I never got a Valentine's ever.
Oh.
Not fucking once.
I gave
Right.
you one in high school, bitch.
You did. I like gave it to her, and it was right. So as soon as I was giving it to her,
Yeah.
like the bell rings. It was like for the first class of the day, and my teacher was standing at the door, like watching me,
Yeah.
like furious,
Like waiting to pounce
like
on
waiting,
you.
like waiting.
Yeah.
And it was like I was just saying, I can't remember. It was 6th grade, so I can't remember what was said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it was like I gave her the card or whatever, and then like her classroom was like right there, and like my classroom was like fucking 10
Like
feet
steps
over,
away.
like steps
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
And she was one of those fucking teachers that was like, if you're not in the door when the bell rings,
Yeah.
you're late,
Yeah.
right?
Oh god.
Which at that, like, I also was like, whatever, I'm late,
Yeah.
but I come in,
Like it's worth it.
I'm
Shooting my shot.
I'm coming to
Let me
class,
whiz.
and then she starts making fun of me. That like she's like he
Look at
thinks
this
like look at
idiot.
it, yeah. And like all
Like
the
in
kids,
front of the
all
class?
in front of the class,
The whole class.
the whole class, the whole class.
Damn. Ruthless.
Yeah. And I was like,
Bruh.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you're
I mean,
a
I
grown
didn't.
woman.
I
Why
didn't-
are you commenting on like children's crushes?
So I was like, okay, that same, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that same bitch my mom almost like got in a fight with. Like,
shit.
like there's fucking drama. Like, there's
Yeah.
shit that
We
happened.
should have your mom on the podcast
We-
and talk about
We
it.
we really should actually.
That would be really funny.
Because she remembers things way clearer
Yeah.
because she was livid.
And your mom like went to bat for you.
Yeah,
She was like,
did.
Oh yeah.
and not
Your
just
mom's a real one,
not
dude.
just he's my son, he didn't do that. Like
No,
if you
no,
did something wrong, your mom
No.
would tell
Like,
you,
prove
and
it,
she
my
would tell the
mom.
teacher.
Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
No, my mom would shit on me if whenever, like, if
When
if
it
I
was
do
your
something
fault.
when it was my fault. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would get shit. My parents did not cover for me.
No.
Let's fucking get that straight.
Yeah.
My parents did not cover for me. My parents were very much the type of parents that it's like, if you fucked up, you
gotta
fucked
pay
up.
the consequences. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Own up to it. Be take responsibility.
yeah.
So, but like with this bitch, my mom, like
Well,
she
yeah,
was,
it's like
and then it was her and the assistant principal that were like buddy,
yeah.
and it was always my homeroom teacher sending me to like detention, and then the detention like lady was the fucking vice principal, this
Yeah.
fucking bitch. There's one time my mom goes to pick me up from detention. There's like 3 minutes left. And my mom didn't know because it's like a different room every time for detention or whatever.
Yeah.
So my mom like comes and she was like looking, and she just got to the room to be like, oh, like, is this the room, right?
Yeah.
And then the lady was like yelling at my mom. Yelling at my mom, like one of the parents. Like, get out, like he can't leave yet. And mom was like, I'm not trying to take him.
I'm trying to
I'm just
see
here.
where I'm supposed to pick him up.
He's 3 minutes until he gets to leave.
Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
This is not jail. This is 6th grade detention.
Yeah. So
They ran that school like a fucking...
yeah. Like a fucking yeah.
My
Anyway.
mom would have murdered someone.
Oh, dude.
My mom, like, she's like, oh my
Dude,
god.
we had real quick. We had one of my friends, his name is John.
Yeah.
They did that shit. They used to always also do crazy shit to him, like they
on
did
him,
to me.
yeah.
His mom almost killed our principal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Like stormed through the fucking front gates, screaming like, "Come out here, bitch!" Like, I'll
come
fucking
out here and
kill
fight
you.
me.
Come
Like,
out here.
put something behind those words.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because pretty much she did the same thing to my friend that they did to me with locking him in the
Oh no, yeah,
That's
no,
abuse.
I'm fucking
prep room?
scrapping
Like, that is
someone, dude.
abuse.
and like didn't let him go to the bathroom and like didn't eat. Like, he was in there for
wouldn't let them
hours. He was in there for
eat.
hours.
Wouldn't
I'll
let
be,
them out.
dude. I would be like, I got bail money.
Yeah.
Where's this bitch at? Like, oh
Bro,
hell no.
they had to escort
Yeah.
her off of like the like they had to, like, she didn't come out obviously, so they had to like escort her out of the campus. And like within a week he was out of the school.
Yeah.
Like, they took him out because she was
Well,
like, I'll fuck
fucking
that
toxic.
bitch up. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fuck that
Toxic,
bitch
dude.
up. Yeah. So it was fucking wild.
That was like 10% of it,
Yeah.
too. Like,
Oh, damn.
It was wild. It was
Yeah.
fucking wild.
They could totally do like an HBO documentary in that fucking school.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, they could.
but we did meet there.
We did
so-
meet there. That's what I mean. That's the only good, the only good thing that. But that's what I mean. See, like, how fucking horrible was that? And you guys know,
That's legit
like,
a Disney story.
1%.
Yeah.
You guys know like 1% of the shit that happened there,
Yeah.
which isn't even the worst.
Yeah.
And but that's what I mean. It's like, it was shitty. It was like some of the worst times of my life.
Blast.
Yeah.
It was like some of the worst times in my life. But it's like, if I didn't go there, it's like
Yeah.
We wouldn't have met.
we wouldn't have met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by like,
I feel you.
that's
In the
why
moment,
I see.
you may not
Yeah.
see
exactly.
like what good could come from
Yeah, that
this.
has
but,
always
like,
surprised me. Like those type
Yeah.
of instructors or staff. Like, how do you go from? I mean, legit,
like the ones that hate children.
No, like to
Like,
me,
why are you
that's
here
like
if you hate
walking
kids?
Darth Vaders? Because I feel like they weren't born that way. They probably were like, ooh, college. You know, I want to be an educator. And this, what the hell happened at that
Yeah,
point?
I don't know why
Vader
the fuck-
moment. Like,
They all went to the dark side.
I don't know why the fuck people decided to be teachers when they hate kids.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's my fucking question. It's like, isn't that part of the job?
Yeah.
Liking kids.
Isn't that like number one?
Number
like
one
the
is
number
like,
one
I love
thing you
kids.
should
I
probably
want to
like-
be a teacher.
And patience.
And patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 should be patience.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make this all fucking.
No, it's real stories.
But I mean, you know, you guys are getting to know us a little better, and you're getting to realize why we're mentally ill
and why we love Star Wars
and
so
why we love
much.
Star Wars.
it's our escape.
It really was.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like Star Wars, honest to God, saved my life in many moments. Not like from self-harm necessarily. I mean, like
mentality. Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
and really forged who I am today,
Yeah.
right, as a person and in belief system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's important.
What's important, exactly.
Yeah.
What's truly important, what's worth getting upset about, what isn't.
Yeah. That's a
Um,
big one.
that's a very
A lot
big
of
one.
people never learned those lessons.
Nope.
Powerful.
So, you know, that Star Wars was there. Star Wars isn't a person, but was there.
It's a movement, dude.
Was there for me when like fucking no one else was.
Yeah.
You know, at home, at school, at fucking, you know, in here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like fucking, like middle school fucking sucked. But then high school, where we went, honestly is when I feel like I really transformed.
Yeah.
I will always see Army Navy like where I learned to become a man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like responsibility, accountability,
integrity.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Like the shit that matters, right? Like the
Yeah.
shit that really does matter. And like freshman year kind of sucked because it was like you're still kind of finding your footing, especially
yeah, I feel like it's
after
anyone
yeah, freshman year is rough, but
trying to find your place in it all.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of like an opportunity for me to be like, no, like, you know, this is where you like
Step up.
yeah exactly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I had a rough time at Army Navy, because from freshman year I decided, I was like, no, like I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make sure I have a good time here.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the most.
I'm gonna make the
your
most
time
of it
there.
because everybody there, like, so Army Navy was kind of a mix of like wealthier kids that, you know, their parents could send them there.
Yeah.
Or it was like fucking delinquents that it was like you either go to juvie or you go to Army Navy, or pieces of shit that didn't get into the high school they wanted to get to.
High five.
High five.
Or a weird mix of the two, right? Like it's like that black sheep from like the rich family who like just smoked weed.
That's
and
what I
shit
mean.
Like
Yeah.
Those were the
cigarettes and shit.
Those were the day students.
Yeah.
Bro, they were like,
yeah.
this class.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you guys lived there.
Yeah. So Army Navy was a boarding school, and it was awesome though. It really was awesome.
No, nothing but
because it was also right by the beach. It was on the beach.
It's our backyard.
It was our backyard. We could like walk, like it was right there. It was on the beach. So I would surf every fucking morning. I was on the surf team. It was a really fun school. Like it really was
very unique.
But it was up to you. It was up to how you fucking, because when I first got there, I was like, fuck this place, because I wanted
everybody
to go,
was.
everyone was, because
it's not Disneyland.
I wanted to go to her high school, Cathedral, because that's where everybody from
the middle school
went.
That's where they went. That's where I was supposed to go.
All your friends from NDA?
No, I didn't say friends. I didn't say friends.
All my peers,
acquaintances.
So it was like, I was like, I don't want to go,
locker buddies.
But it's like everybody from our school was going to Cathedral.
Yeah.
Everyone
except
went.
for like 2 kids that went to the all-girls school.
Yeah. So it was like, well, that's where I gotta go, right?
Yeah.
And like that was pretty much like pretty much kids would go to our middle school just to get into that high school.
Like you
had
like a higher chance of getting in, like acceptance rate.
Yeah. So I didn't get in because
Don't you have the politics of middle school?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So I didn't get in because I was beyond done.
Yeah.
Like I was beyond like giving a shit about any of it.
Yeah, getting bullied by the teachers.
Dude,
I would fucking give up.
That would make you distrust everyone, dude.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. And like I said, we can get into it in later episodes more too, but
we'll get a whole episode out of that.
It was very fucking, it was just ridiculous. So I was done. So I really didn't try like on my entrance exam for Cathedral. So I ended up not getting in, and my dad was very mad. My mom was like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, because she knew that was not
Your
the
vibe.
best thing
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
right? She knew.
Yeah.
My dad was like, really? And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. So we had to like, I forgot this shit happened. I was supposed to go to this other school, Pacific Ridge. And there was a couple others that I was looking at because, I needed to go to high school.
Yeah.
So I was pretty much accepted at this Pacific Ridge school. And then out of the blue, they were like, I'm sorry, we can't accept you. And it was because my principal from middle school called them and told them that I was a problem child and that I needed special schooling.
Like, she made a personal call. Didn't do that with anyone else.
What a piece of shit.
And we know because they told us.
No,
it's not like I think.
Yeah.
They were like, well, the principal called and unrecommended you.
Yeah.
So it was like, that's fucking cool. I was like, I'm not even your problem anymore. Why the fuck do you give a shit?
Yeah.
So that's how fucking toxic that school was. So anyway, again, horrible shit leading to
Yeah.
So I ended up
It
going.
worked out.
It worked out because
You were supposed to be at Army Navy.
I was supposed to be there for sure.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come in and torment his ass.
Yeah, or I would never have met Silva.
Yeah.
Look at that blessing. Look at him.
Look at this blessing. I'll hold a post so you guys can put me as your fucking
You guys let me know.
wallpaper on the background.
You guys let me know.
Oh my god. The cheese.
You guys let me know. Blessing or a curse, Silva.
Comment
down below.
Yeah, a little bit of both, for sure.
So, but yeah, I mean, I fucking loved Army Navy.
Who gave you their first tour?
It was fucking
For me, it was Major
Tweak. Fucking. Oh my god.
For me, it was Major
Steinhoff.
Gonzalez.
Steinhoff. Do you remember Steinhoff?
No, it's because I came into I started going to A&A halfway through junior year.
Oh, really?
I think he was
Just
gone
like
by
the
then.
tail end of school.
Yeah. So for me, I'll make it quick. I used to go to public Olympian. It was new at the time, brand new. Jesus. So it felt like a private school because it was recently built.
Yeah.
The classes at the start were like 15 students max.
Yeah.
So I have ADD. I have a shit ton of questions. I really need like hey, reteach this shit all over again. So
Yeah.
you do feel like you had that one-on-one with the teacher, but then they built a shit ton of houses in Eastlake. Shit ton.
There's like
And I swear
tons
it
of
went
kids.
from 15 kids to 35 to 40 per
Per
class.
class.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like you
Your
literally
teacher
have to
doesn't even
squeeze-
know your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because they were new staff, so I could even also see the timeline of that same teacher I probably had in freshman year that was like super joyous and I love kids.
Like
too.
burnt
Like,
out.
oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, I need to grade this shit,
Overwhelmed,
get out my classroom. I need to
overworked.
grade stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean I don't blame them.
Yeah. That's
But-
different.
So you're like, yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah, that's different. But our classrooms were like 12 kids.
And they hated us
Yeah.
all.
And they hated us all.
It sucks. So my grades just went
Yeah.
like deflated. So, typical. My parents are strict, but I mean, the parents know what's the best for you.
Yeah.
So, I was. They gave me multiple warnings, right? Like,
Yeah.
get your shit right.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person that like. I get a 2.0 grade for GPA. I get the scolding of a lifetime. I don't even have a summer. I learn my lesson, and then next semester is like, 3.2. And instead of saying, oh shit, I can actually do this. No, my brain works as it's not that hard. I can start cushioning down.
Oh,
Next
and then
semester,
you're like, "Meh."
2.2.
Yeah.
My parents, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then next
Yeah.
semester, 3.0. And like that.
Yeah.
Roller
just-
coaster.
Yeah, yeah.
So my parents were like done. They were
Yeah.
done. They're like, you're going to military school? And I'm like, are you bluffing?
yeah, no, I'm
Fucking-
not.
There's no way fucking hell I'm going
What
to
Hey,
military
hey,
school?
hey. They weren't bluffing.
They were bluffing. Legit. We used to go to some outlets near fucking Anaheim and shit like that sometimes.
Yeah.
And we're going to the outlets, and I would hate that shit. Like, what am I
Yeah.
gonna do at the store? So, like, literally, shopping, I would hate that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like-
we're going,
And then you
Here's
reach
fucking
Carl's
Carl's, man. Like, get the fuck off the car. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh my god.
My parents are taking luggage out the car.
Like they packed for
Yeah,
you?
parked for it.
Like you didn't even know.
Dude, no, like, you wanna, I'll fight people. Like, I was like, no, I'm staying in the car. Like, dude, when I was a kid, I
Oh
would fight
My
nurses
God.
just to not get, like, a syringe near me. I would swing.
Oh my
Random.
god, you were that
Like,
good.
I'm that guy. Like, I go 0 to 100 when my back's against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fight or flight.
Yeah, literally.
I wish I
fight.
could have seen little baby Silva like getting dropped off there like a
I
lost
remember.
puppy.
I remember little baby Silva.
God damn.
Then the whole school's like fresh meat.
Yeah.
No.
I really do remember seeing you for the first time
Yeah,
because I was part of the training
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
And you were formed up on the blacktop
Like a fucking plebe.
right outside of
And-
HQ
and-
with your plebe hat.
And most kids
Oh.
started freshman year, right?
Most
Like
kids,
it wasn't
yeah.
often that kids would come.
No, no.
Yeah.
Most kids started freshman year, and then we had 2 lifers, which started in 7th grade.
I love that they called it a life sentence.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. Fucking Thomas and White, right?
Yeah,
Greg.
Thomas and Ward.
Yeah. One of them kept it cool,
Yeah.
collected.
Yeah.
The other one lost his mind. Completely lost his mind. Absolutely lost
Don't
his mind.
blame
I
him.
love him.
Yeah.
I love them both.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking brothers, right? But
Yeah.
but I mean, if he's listening to this,
Yeah.
he'll be like, yeah, I lost my fucking mind.
Sure did.
So, yeah, I went there. I mean, I tried to take it seriously because I really did believe. Like, it's not until like the first semester that you're like, oh, it's not full on military. It has military aspects. Instead of
Yeah.
like, if a normal high school, you just go to lunch, and here you
Yeah.
march to lunch. That's the military aspect
It's
of it.
Yeah.
it's high school with military discipline.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It used to be that it prepared you to enlist,
Yeah.
right, or to go to West
You even
Point.
get some benefits, right? You enter as a
You-
corporal.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
If you're an officer,
Officer candidate course and all
yeah,
that shit.
if you had like if you were an officer in senior year, if you decided to enlist, you could
Yeah.
enter as like a corporal. I think it was like one.
so-
I think
yeah.
it was just one.
Okay,
like,
but like,
rank up.
were you respected?
What do you mean? At
Depends
school?
on the position. in
At
the-
No,
school?
when you joined the military,
Oh.
you were like,
I mean, it's better than going to West Point and entering as an officer. You know, right out of college.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True.
It's like you're not a private, but
You're not a total fish out of the water. You're like,
Yeah.
if they say parade rest, you know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
It's
like,
just
you know,
like
you're not a noob.
You're
Yeah.
still not shit if you're a corporal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're still-
yeah.
you know
It's
what I mean?
like
Like it's
one
not
step
not like
up.
oh general. You know. Like,
Yeah.
Where's my 5 stars?
You know,
Yeah.
no, it's not
Yeah.
like
Okay,
that.
okay.
I feel like you get more shit if it's like you go to West Point or you like Annapolis and then you enter the military as an officer. It's like those people.
Oh, so you're
Those people
saying-
get more shit.
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
like, oh, try hard. Oh, no.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
because then there's the officers that it's like they enlisted
Yeah.
and they fucking earned it. You know,
Yeah.
like they've been
Like
in the military.
experience.
Yeah, they're an
Yeah.
officer through experience, not
Yeah, like
officer
tours and shit.
from-
like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
It's very
Same.
different.
Okay.
But no, I don't think you'd get shit.
No. So
I
when
mean,
went-
as much. I'm sure you'd still get shit and be like, oh, cadet. It was so.
Real good debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when I went there, I did kind of take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Arakel, like we get those fucking handbooks. I read that shit.
You read it?
I read
The
it.
whole thing.
He was a
The whole
good
thing.
noodle.
I read the whole thing. Cadet, when I lie,
As cheaters steal or tolerate those who do. And we did it all. We did it all.
We did it all.
We stole from the cadet store. We cheated on our homework, and we lied about it all.
Yeah, we lied about our assignments too.
Warrior pride.
Shit. God damn it.
It's fine.
I'm
Hey,
sorry,
hey.
Maldonado. Shit.
I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Would I do it again? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, no, but I mean, you know,
But
here and there.
Yeah.
I was kind of get. I did have not a rough time, but it's like people give me a lot of shit because since right off the bat I did take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's like staying attention, make sure my uniform. Like look at this.
Okay, but it's like
hard.
It's like you're smart to take it seriously, or else you're gonna get shit.
You're either
on.
gonna get shit from the students, or you're gonna get shit from the
staff.
teachers, from the
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah,
So it's
from
like
from fucking
I'd rather
special
have
forces.
someone laugh at me than have to
Special
do
Forces.
1,000 push-ups.
Yeah, from ex special forces, ex LAPD, ex fucking whatever else that
that
we
they
don't know
couldn't
of,
tell
He's
you.
the biggest badass I've met in my life.
bro.
Yeah.
Our he was a
Or
fucking
CO, right?
RLO.
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 Yeah, dude.
Residential life officer. It was like the
It was his
adults.
job to like
It was like
keep your ass
our
in
dad
shape.
at school.
Yeah.
He made the Terminator look like a pussy.
Yeah, bro.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He was metal as fuck.
But he was cool. He was cool as
Oh,
shit.
he's dude. Yeah.
He was that type of dude that was like the hardest he could possibly be on you, but it's like it was love.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It was like it was
It's
for
like
your benefit.
I see the potential in you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull it
Definitely.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like when I first met him, he was like, "I don't give a fuck what you think."
It's like, all right.
All right.
Respect.
Understood.
Yeah, and then our relationship grew to where I was in charge of Charlie Company, and
Yeah.
he had respect for me, and like we were fucking
Yeah.
shooting the shit together,
Dude,
you
that
know.
was the best.
And he was funny because he knew I was afraid of him, right?
Oh yeah.
We all were.
We all shit our pants.
So
Weren't even the other staff afraid of him?
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Story time,
Dude,
Dude.
oh my god,
He almost beat the shit out of
Williams.
Williams.
We probably shouldn't name names.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
He's a
They're
idiot.
listening.
Story time. So after a certain point, you get like a position, right? You do this course.
Students?
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
uh,
So junior. Let me just explain. So
Go ahead.
junior year, right before the end of the year, all the juniors go to Camp Pendleton, and we do the officer candidate course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we did, and which was really cool and really fun, and also kind of hell.
I didn't even go.
Yeah, you didn't go. Oh
Dude,
wait, that's
I
right.
stayed with the green ranks for like
That's
a year.
Right. That's right, because you were a noob.
So
He didn't go, and yeah, he didn't get you didn't get your ranks senior
Until
year
graduation.
Until graduation, yeah. And you weren't even at
Deadass?
graduation.
Yeah. And I didn't make graduation.
Yeah, he had like his plebe rank. He was an officer.
Yeah.
He was an officer senior year.
Yeah.
But he had his plebe ranks throughout the whole year. Through the whole year.
repping it hard.
Dude, when I went to like, also I was like, I don't know why I didn't act like on myself because people were also telling me, dude, just literally go knock on Major Bassista's office and tell him like, where's my ranks?
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you stupid?
hey.
I'm not gonna do that.
They're trying to get
They're telling
shot.
you like, go and knock on this ex Green Beret's door and
Yeah.
demand your rank. I'm like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up! I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
I'm not demanding anything.
And like,
sir.
if you ask for it, then he's gonna be like, well,
Yeah.
you need to earn it.
Like,
So go do
God
this
knows
and this
what
and
his
this and this
response
and
would be,
this.
but
And you were like,
literally, I was done because I was getting respected for the position that I was having because I moved to because there's middle school and high school, right?
yeah, so
And I was second in command of the company. I was XO, meaning you had like this power. You could abuse it or not. Of like,
Yeah.
you take it. There's like multiple formations. The morning one, the lunch one, the after school one, or the before the bed taps when they put down the colors.
Yeah.
Take down the colors. And if someone's late, you mark them. And
Yeah.
if you want to get that late off, or it's called a demerit,
Silva would take bribes.
I'll take bribes.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they're like, hey, bro, I got this. My
Like
mom
good
went to the
bribes
store.
or like in and out.
Just listen. This
Any
is
type
fucking-
of bribes. They're like, dude, I got 2 boxes
He was the
of
worst at his job.
sodas. 2 boxes of sodas.
Of
Don't mark me
soda?
late. I'm like, you got it. You know what? I want to be late to next formation too.
Hey,
What do you got?
okay, it was in prison, but it was very much prison.
Yeah, you guys are fucking bartering like food and cigarettes and fucking rides.
yeah.
Fucking whack.
Literally. Or if like some snot-nosed kid would be like, "Fuck you!" I'm like,
Ooh, late.
"You're absent."
Yeah.
But I was there.
You
man,
didn't
you're
show
absent.
up. I didn't
show-
see
didn't
you.
It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Oh my god.
I mean, to those who deserved it, and also, I had some fun. But like,
Yeah.
Either way, I
But
had
there's
those
also
ranks though.
there was only so much you guys could actually get away with because
Yeah,
the staff
yeah, obviously,
knew
yeah.
Oh yeah.
what you guys were doing.
The staff wasn't stupid either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but also it's like if you're snitching,
yeah, nobody will snitch on you.
like
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like if you're being a little shit, deal with the
Yeah.
consequence.
Yeah.
No, you would.
No,
You
but
would.
like we also all had a good gauge on like what we could get away with.
Oh, that is-
You know?
Towing the line.
Towing the line.
Dude, there was
Yeah.
even like a fight club.
I wouldn't talk about that. But
That was on the Mexican side,
The
so I'm not talking
first,
about it.
isn't that the first rule of Fight Club?
that's what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but no, it was.
That'll be our Patreon only episode.
Yeah.
Well, I have a different story. It's not probably the one you
Alright.
know. It's just my version.
Okay.
Because because obviously when you're in formation, if you were having bruises, you fucked.
Yeah.
You just look at the either knuckles or look at anywhere, and
Yeah.
So it was mostly just tap out. Actually,
Yeah.
it was like jujitsu.
Okay.
Like who
Yeah,
can
yeah,
like,
true.
Outmaneuver each other.
But they made it seem like Fight Club or something, like
Yeah.
off the top, like dude, you're just wrestling and like choking a guy out.
yeah.
So there's bunk beds. So the crowd is at the bunk bed.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
The-
And your
the
8x8 dorm room.
The third biggest guy. So whoever is going up against each other, and then the third biggest guy there has to stay in the floor with them because
To like break it up if it
to
needs
break
to.
it up if like
It's gonna
let's say
pass out.
he didn't go like a second after tapping out. Hey, you didn't, whatever. He'd get pissed off and start swinging.
Yeah.
So, but it would get to that.
It,
So
it would always get to that.
you would always get to that. So the way how would you explain? Can you explain the quads? Is passcode to a quad?
So
Yeah, explain it.
so the rooms, the buildings were set up in a way where it was one quad meant like it was the front door to enter was it was like the door, and then it was like a little like lobby area, I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
And then there was
Bathroom.
four rooms. So it was like one on the left, and then two on the far wall, and then the another room opposite the left one on the right. So 4 rooms per quad, and then each room would sleep like 3 kids, and they were
Pretty
a
sizable.
good size,
Yeah.
right? But the way that the rooms were structured allowed for chaos
Yeah.
at all
sure.
times.
Shenanigans.
At all fucking times. And we knew where the cameras were. We knew
My
where all the fucking
The fucking
Yeah.
All the-
changing of the guards.
all the choke
Dude,
points
we would
on
even
the
we would even have someone in the hallway
Keep an eye out.
like oh, there's a TAC officer coming.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
He's
And
gone.
what did you
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
Braid each other
Did,
there?
hey, did you ever play Night Ops?
No.
You never played Night
What
Ops?
the hell is that?
What it sounds like.
So
What it sounds like.
so Night Ops was this game that we would play. So Lights Out was at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, taps.
T-
Yeah.
yeah. So we had to be in our rooms, in bed, by 10 o'clock, or if we had if we were still working on homework, we had to be in our rooms with our lights off, but we could have our desk light on until 11:30.
No, I think that was like senior priority.
I think that was I think that was just for seniors.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean it was just for seniors, but either way, seniors had senior
extra time.
privileges, so we
Yeah.
had a bunch of stuff that we could do because we were seniors.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so Night Ops was pretty much where after Lights Out, it was this game that we would play that we would pretty much sneak out of our rooms.
See who could survive without getting caught or what?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So we
So
would
running around.
run around campus for as long as we could before getting caught.
That just shows you how bored you guys were.
Yeah.
we want to get
Playing
caught.
hide and seek with the TAC officer. But he's not in on it.
That's awesome, dude. I
No.
would love to. play that
I thought
shit.
you played it.
No.
There was this one time too. There's this one kid. Fuck it. You remember Wick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No neck wick.
Oof.
I go fuck.
Yeah, him. Exactly.
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is. Fucking dude, this kid was hilarious. So, he had like a temper. He was like he was very much a character.
Okay.
He was very much a character, and he had like he was kind of like, I wouldn't say he was short, but because of the lack of.
You know I don't give a fuck. Look, look.
Okay.
This is me. This is Wick. Think of Big Ed from TLC. That's him.
Okay.
All right. Take Silva's word for it.
Yeah.
I won't comment. But so pretty much, he was really funny and like, but he did not really like it there, right?
Well,
His parents sent him there,
Yeah.
and he was always like he would always talk shit, and he was very much like
Trying to start fights.
Picture the energy of like someone who's short but scrappy,
Yeah.
you know, because
Like
they're
Scrappy Doo?
like Scrappy Doo,
Okay.
that energy,
Yeah.
right?
Put 'em up. Put 'em
oh, like
up.
the kid from El Salvador. He
Yeah.
was the same.
Oh my God! Don't even fucking get me started.
Oh god.
So, but he was like, he had jokes, and like he was a good time when he was a good time,
But when he was not.
but he wasn't. You know.
Yeah.
But there was this one. So this was right after they put the new gate, like fence, around the entire school.
Okay.
Right? They had just
Replaced, or they put
there
one that wasn't
there
there?
wasn't one.
Okay.
And
You
they
mean
put
the
one up.
black one that goes
Yeah,
over
the metal one
there?
that wasn't there. So they this was right after they put the fence, and they had left one of the doors open, one of the gates open. It's the middle of the night, and Wick decided that he had just about enough. Right?
Uh-oh.
He
On my left fucking nerve!
Like
right?
that?
Like that. So he decides that he's gonna run away and go home in the middle of the night, and he lives in Oceanside, or not Oceanside, Orange County. So Orange
Well,
County.
so-
So
Method
he
of
was
transportation, though.
walking to Orange County?
Yeah, that was the plan. So
Which is an hour drive?
yeah, an hour drive.
Okay.
So he decided that he was gonna like sneak
In the middle
out-
of the night,
sneak
he's
out
gonna-
in the middle of the
Okay.
night from his room
Okay.
and walk home.
God.
Okay.
And this was all recorded on video. 100% of his escape
That's
was
hilarious.
recorded on video, and the next
Did
morning
he put on like war paint, or was he
the
just
ne-
like?
he had a beanie on and his sweats, like his black sweats and black sweatshirt from school, like the uniform,
Yeah.
the PT uniform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our PJs pretty much.
Yeah.
And a beanie. So the next morning, Captain Hopkins called, because this was
Was he your quad? Whose
no,
quad was he in?
this was when he was I think this was, I forget what year this was, but this may have been freshman year.
Well, then I was in.
He wasn't there.
I don't
wasn't
remember.
there.
No, yeah, you weren't there. Anyway, doesn't matter. It happened.
This was like 10 years
we get-
ago. so-
Well, I can
yeah.
guess it was unsuccessful because I met him.
Well, no. It was successful, but
Oh shit!
so let me just finish
Yes.
the story.
Yeah.
So the next morning, one of the TAC officers comes over to it was like where me and my friends, like
Yeah.
our friend group, because we would shoot the shit with him and stuff. So he comes over and everyone was like talking like, "Where's Wick?"
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And he's like, "Do you guys want to come watch the video?"
No way! I love
So
it.
he brings us over to HQ where they have like all the cameras, and it's like
You
the front
watched
desk.
it in 4K.
And I shit you not, you watch the door creak open,
Yeah.
him peeking,
Yeah.
opening it up a little bit more, then you see him like get down on the floor in his room.
Did he fucking army crawl?
He starts army crawling
Okay.
out of his room under like the trying to like so that you couldn't see him from the windows, right?
Yeah.
And he's got his backpack on, his beanie, and he's army with his butt all the way up. Like is not
Yeah.
successful. It's like
No,
not
it's
it's
like-
not like a perfectly executed like
No.
army. And he's just like,
God.
and we are fucking dying.
Did anybody
laughing.
record the recording?
It's somewhere.
Oh,
he
God.
Captain Hopkins kept it, but we didn't he didn't give it to us. So we were fucking dying because we were like, he fucking did not
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
And he did.
He did. Okay.
He fucking army crawl and
How far did he get?
he fucking went home.
He arrived
went
at his
home.
doorstep?
He came
You're
back a
joking.
week later because the parents were like, "What the fuck are you
So
doing?"
he was like, it took him like a week to walk
I
there?
think so. I don't know if he walked for a week
insane.
or if he like got a ride or something. I think he got like a fucking Uber or something.
Oh.
But
Was there
like
Ubers back then? No.
or a fucking taxi. I don't know, man. Like the train station was also
Yeah,
right
he
next to
should've
the
taken a
school.
train.
He probably took the train. But
That's wild.
that I
Oh my
literally
God.
that shit lives in my head.
Yeah.
rent-free
Core
because
memory.
I fucking we were dying laughing watching him army crawl out of his room, and it's all
So
recorded.
how soon did they realize that he was gone? Immediately?
Like the next morning when they went to go wake him up,
But no one was sitting there watching the security cameras?
they wouldn't really watch the security
there's a
cameras
lot of
actively.
cameras, though.
So they'd
There's a
watch
lot.
it back
Yeah,
if
because
they needed to.
the TAC
but there
officer
wasn't someone.
there
okay.
wasn't like 20 TAC officers. There was like 2.
Yeah.
So they were patrolling.
Like one upper school, one lower school, and then
Yeah.
they switch.
Yeah, and there would be maybe someone in the office,
Yeah.
but they were like doing their own shit. you
Okay.
know? It's like
Yeah.
if they saw something like
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
alarming,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you know. But no, it was the funniest shit ever because we were like,
my
it was
God.
like he's so sneaky, but it's all on camera.
Yeah.
Like it's all
Like,
it's
he
right
tried
here.
so hard.
He
but
tr- like yeah, he thought he was
he
like
thought no one would
it's
know.
like I'm
You-
fucking getting away with this shit.
You
Fuck
should
this
edit
place.
that with like the Pink Panther theme song.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wild.
So yeah,
Good
fucking
times.
good times. Honestly, Army Navy was fucking good times.
Yeah, full of stories.
Full of good times. Yeah, so many fucking good
They
stories from there.
yak story.
Oh my god. No, we'll save that. We'll save
Yeah.
that. We do need to go.
We got to
over-
get to the book club.
We got to get to the book club. Sorry for the extra long episode today, guys. But you're getting the good stuff. From us.
Yeah. The tea.
The tea. But yeah, we'll definitely come back to Army Navy stories, and because there are a lot of really
Quite a few.
Really
quite
cool
a few.
ones.
But yeah, all right. Let's so book club. We hope you guys
Yes.
caught up with the chapters 6 through 10 of Shadows of the Empire. Personally, it's only getting better.
Yeah.
I feel like the dynamic between the main characters from the original trilogy is captured very well.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
it only keeps it only keeps giving us more and more like moments with them that it is them. You can
Yeah.
see them doing that,
Yeah.
saying these things.
Yeah.
But all right, chapter 5 we left off on, what was it? They were on their way to find Boba.
Yeah.
All right.
So they were just like eating in the Falcon.
All right, so
I don't think we should do like a full summary just because that was like almost 2 hours of the last episode.
okay.
I think we should maybe like talk about our favorite moments.
Yeah, for sure. So let's just do a quick summary.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So end of chapter 5, we leave off with our heroes on the Falcon, and they just heard back from Dash, getting confirmation that Boba Fett is on
Gaul. Yeah.
and they're trying to find Han. They're right now the current plan is to rescue Han. So getting word from Dash is like immediately like, okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Then chapter 6,
So they go to Rogue Squadron's base.
That's right.
Which is
on the moon of Gaul.
Yes, I think.
One of the moons.
Yeah, and it's like a joke. Like it's just like pretty much like a big tent.
Yeah.
And they're kind of just trying to figure out like their game plan. They meet Dash, and Dash is like super confident, super like I can do anything, like as long as I want to. And pretty much he's loyal as long as you pay him.
Yeah.
But if your money runs out, or if someone offers him a better deal, he's going to take that deal, which is kind of every
he's
not bounty
pretty
hunter,
much,
but like mercenary, I guess.
He's pretty much literally Han Solo.
Yeah.
But if Han Solo didn't actually have a heart.
Yeah.
You know
if he
I mean?
just continued being Han and didn't have his character arc pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they go over like the mission and what else?
Well, they go over the mission. They don't really have a plan.
Yeah.
So Luke pretty much gives this very straightforward and like, plan of attack.
Yeah.
And Leia's like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah. So he's like, you and Rogue Squadron will attack the Imperial Enclave, keep 100 and some odd TIE fighters and 2 Star Destroyers busy, while Dash leads the Millennium Falcon to where Boba Fett's ship is docked. We'll just land, rescue Han, and fly away. Like, she's like...
Yeah, he's like, really?
Easier said than done, yeah.
But then Luke's like, do you have a plan?
Yeah, do you have a better idea?
And she's like, fair point.
Yeah. So they go down to the planet, and they have to fly like literally 10 meters or like 5 meters above the tree line, so they don't get picked up by
right above the tree line.
Yeah. So they don't get picked up by the Imperial like scanners. And Dash is like a very chaotic pilot. So he's flying his ship, the Outrider, in front of the Falcon. And they do this like canyon run. And yeah, it's like they're just
so the
trying to get to Boba.
Chapter 6 is pretty much just them like on their way to Boba. It's like them getting to the Rogue Squadron base, meeting up with Dash, and then pretty much their plan of attack. And
then we meet Rogue Squadron. So there's 6 of them,
I believe so.
plus Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rogue 6. Yeah, there was a Rogue 6. So yeah, I really enjoy. I mean, I feel like Rogue Squadron is one of my favorite parts of the EU. I really enjoy I really love the comics, the Rogue Squadron comics. I've never read the novels, which I know it's a sin. I'm sorry. But I've read the books, the comic books.
Yeah.
I fucking love the comic books, and Rogue Squadron is awesome. And then, I feel like in this book especially, I don't know about you, but they remind me a lot of like the 501st.
Oh yeah.
Like that
same like
dynamic,
banter,
that chemistry, and then it, like when it's the Rogues and Luke, it's very very much Anakin and the 501st.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so Luke leads the Rogue Squadron. They're trying to take out the TIE fighters, or at least keep them busy, while everyone else is down on the planet trying to get Han. And pretty much it's like 2 or 3 chapters of this like battle. And
which is a very good battle.
Yeah, it's a very good battle. It's like very detailed, and like you can really picture it. But someone, like, I think their wing gets shot, so Luke tells them to like return to the base.
Yeah.
But then there's a moment where Luke is like out there, and he like, for some reason, he's like, he feels something in the Force, and he doesn't even think about it, just like instinctually he like moves his ship.
Well, he hears Ben.
Oh yeah,
he hears Obi-Wan.
He hears Obi-Wan through the Force, and he like doesn't even think about it. He just like
just a
moves,
reaction.
like and there was a TIE fighter that he didn't see, so
No, it was the pilot, one of his own, Wes.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah, that's important.
So pretty much Luke and the Rogues acted as a distraction for Lando, Leia, and Chewie and 3PO to fly the Falcon with Dash, and so they could pretty much make it to the Slave One without dozens of TIE fighters on their ass.
Yeah.
Because there was like 2 destroyers or something, and pretty much they needed to be the distraction.
Yeah.
So once it got way too overwhelming, like the odds, pretty much the plan was like, all right, let's fucking get out of here, right? And on top of that, they lost a pilot, like not just the one that had to leave the battle, but
one did get shot down.
Rogue 5 gets shot down, and it's war, right? So that's like very much is it affects the characters severely.
Yeah.
So that's when Luke starts going like, okay, like it's probably time for us to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Because this second destroyer is about to show up.
Yeah.
And even double the TIE fighters.
Yeah, we can barely handle those.
Yeah. So pretty much on their way, on their retreat, pretty much Luke thinks he's done. Luke thinks he's safe.
Yeah.
And he feels like a tremor kind of like in the Force, and then hears Obi-Wan in his head, and just like as a knee-jerk reaction, just pulls the like his joystick and pulls away, and right as he pulls away, a laser bolt, like a laser blast, flies right. It would have cooked him. He would have been dead. He would have died.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, I almost just died. And he's like, well, there's no TIE fighters anywhere. And then it's one of his own pilots that's shooting at him is Wes. I think is Rogue 6. So he's getting shot at, and he's like,
by an ally?
He's like, what the fuck is up? And he's like, it's not me. He's like, I've lost control of the X-Wing. My R2 unit is malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's taking pretty much the R2 unit takes control of the ship and is trying to shoot Luke down.
Yeah.
And on top of that, there's still a TIE fighter that was that continued following them.
Yeah.
So now Luke has not just his one of his own pilots shooting at him that he has to evade and also not kill because
it's not his fault.
It's not his fault. But now he has and he's not prepared for that. He's not prepared for friendly fire and like, what the fuck do I do? And it's like, it'd be simpler if he was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Because
then it's like self-defense.
It's like, okay, well, I blow him up. But it's like, it's much more complicated.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, there's another TIE fighter taking advantage of the situation and right on Luke's ass.
Trying to kill both of them.
Yeah. So Luke has to pretty much maneuver this situation in like a split second of, okay, what the fuck do I do? And I mean, was there something that you wanted to?
No, this is the next part.
Okay. No, but yeah, so that I feel like that was a very good sequence. That was a really, really cool sequence to like, once they start, explaining how like the maneuvers that he's pulling
the
off,
action of it,
like the actual actions of it, and pretty much Luke shooting out Rogue 6's engines so that he can no longer fly, but he's not killing him, right? But the fucking R2 unit is still active, and he still has controls of the lasers. So he pretty much has to take another shot at this X-Wing with his friend in it.
That's crazy.
To disable the weapon systems.
Yeah.
And
he just had like a basic flight suit on. He didn't have anything capable of like being in outer space.
That's right.
So he couldn't like eject.
Yeah, he couldn't eject.
And
so then
like,
have Luke just blow it up or whatever.
Yeah.
So Luke ends up being able to fucking incapacitate the X-Wing and ends up being able to take out the TIE fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And in a very cool hand Luke sort of way, you could say.
Fucking nerd.
Kill me. But yeah, that was a really cool sequence. And then, all right, chapter 8.
So Shizor is like a player.
Yeah, we
So that's established, but now we're getting deeper into it, okay? So
Yeah.
I'm going to read this because I was like, whoa.
I mean, real quick to preface this, and we were talking about this before, was I feel like Shadows of the Empire, the novel, is known to be like the horny Star Wars.
That's what I've heard.
You know, the horniest Star Wars story.
Yeah.
So, right on.
Okay. So, late afternoon shaded into evening as Shizor left the house of his mistress, an almost palatial dwelling he had bestowed upon her as a going-away gift, though she did not yet know the affair was over. Shizor never spent more than a few months with any female. Because of his hormonal makeup, his ability to produce overwhelmingly powerful pheromones, he never had any trouble attracting new companions. But because it was so easy, he quickly tired of them, no matter how beautiful, no matter how clever.
You know what he said?
I am your cool slutty daddy.
That's exactly what he said.
Exactly.
He had never found a companion he would consider his equal, and if he ever did, well, how could he be able to trust someone that adept? An interesting conundrum. Moreover, this is the part that I was like, what did he say?
Yeah.
Moreover, once a meal was eaten, no matter how delicious, he preferred to dine on a different delicacy the next time.
Bougie.
He said, I hit it and quit it.
Exactly.
I was just like, what? Like, no one expects Star Wars novels to be like...
Yeah, because no one fucking reads them.
No, literally. No one ever talks about this stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
really,
good.
good.
It's a side we don't see in the movies. Like, the movies are very, like, surface level. Like, we don't really see this kind of stuff.
You just focus on the conflict, right?
Yeah.
Well, also, at least the original trilogy, it does get dark.
Yeah.
But, like, the comics and the novels were able to tap into a side of Star Wars that, like, that just, the movies just couldn't.
Yeah.
Or it didn't have time for
Just
it. Right?
Exactly. Not enough time.
So it's like, that's why I enjoy the EU so much, because it's like, it gets really dark and very real.
Yeah.
Like, there are some very real and, like, sleazy and dark themes in a lot of these stories that it's like, damn, like, it makes it feel so much more real.
Yeah.
You know?
So this just speaks to how, like, evil he is. So once he, like, calls it off with his girl, he's like, don't ever contact me ever again, or, like, the consequences will be dire, right?
Dang.
So he goes, thus far, only one of his ex-companions ever tried to see him after their arrangement had been terminated. That unfortunate woman, he was told, had become part of a tall commercial plex on the southern enclave, courtesy of a giant factory-like construction droid that had somehow, alas, accidentally mixed her in with a vat of Duracrete. Concrete.
Yeah.
A droid
That's
pushed her
fucking
into a
mafia
vat.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I fucking love it.
insane.
I fucking love it.
That's awesome.
Life was full of dangers, even here.
Even here. Yep.
Damn.
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thought?
He made that bitch concrete.
Concrete, baby.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
so I was like,
concrete, baby.
damn, yeah, this guy, no love lost. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're
Damn.
better off not fucking around with him.
She
Yeah.
got the Han treatment, but worse.
Oh my god. There's no coming back
No,
from
just
that.
one hand sticking out. Like,
Oh my god. So yeah, so it goes back to the battle. Like most of like the
yeah,
5
these
chapters
5
was
chapters,
the battle.
Yeah, these 5 chapters were the battle, which was cool because
Yeah.
it was a very intense battle.
Exactly.
but there's not really a lot for us to, like, dissect. in the
Yeah.
battle.
Let me see.
That's kind of lucky because we
Yeah, we're
went off
already
on this
short on
episode.
time.
Yeah.
But
I mean, regarding the battle, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. So we've already been talking amongst the book club on the Discord, which has been lit. So thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the book club. So let us know either in the comments below or, hop on the Discord. What you thought about the space battle? What you thought about like the whole fucking fighting sequence with with Rogue Squadron and the ties and then like all that stuff. I mean, we're still not done talking about it, but
yeah.
Also in the YouTube comments, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So now we get into like the Luke and Vader stuff, which obviously is my favorite part. But pretty much, so Dash is paid to bring them to Boba Fett, but as soon as they get there, Dash leaves.
Yeah.
And he's like, I never said that I was gonna help you get him. I just said I was a guide and I was gonna bring you there.
It was literally like they like came over the clearing, see the Slave One, and Dash is like, well, there he is. Bye.
Yeah. Just dips. So, and because of that, one of the pilots died. So Luke is like obviously pissed. So, so Luke almost took a swing at Dash. It was all he could do to restrain himself.
Wait, what pilot died?
From Rogue Squadron.
No, because Luke. I think Luke was just mad because he's like, you left them alone.
Oh.
Because they're Rogue Squadron's not with the Falcon.
I guess, yeah. But he was just like,
but,
he's emotional.
He's already emotional because he lost a pilot.
Yeah. Wedge said, easy, Luke. Dash, if he was worried, didn't show it. He stood there, relaxed, and shrugged. You just left them there? Hey, kid, I was paid to show them where Slave One was. I showed them. My job was done.
Damn.
If they'd wanted me to do anything else, they should have contracted for it up front. If anything happens to them, what, kid, you gonna shoot me? I didn't make them go there. I was hired as a guide, so I guided. End of story. He turned and ambled off. Wedge kept one hand on Luke's shoulder. Don't do it, Luke. It won't help them. Maybe not, but it'll make me feel a lot better. Even as he felt the anger flush through him, Luke also felt a coldness, a kind of slyness within it. He knew what it was. Obi-Wan had warned him. He couldn't give in to his anger. If he did, the dark side would be there to claim him. He could feel it, waiting, ready to fill him with its bleak and unclean energies. He could feel that to allow it in would give him abilities he did not have, would give him powers ordinary mortals could not withstand. He would be able to bring Dash Rendar to his knees with a gesture. No, don't even think it. To give in to the dark side would be to become like Vader, like the Emperor, to become that which he fought against.
Yeah. Bruh. Okay.
Goosebumps.
That's what makes the novel so good.
That's exactly.
The inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like that's exactly why. I mean, these stories exist, and it's up to you if you really want to get these perspectives and these sides to the story, right?
Yeah.
Just because you don't know it exists doesn't mean it doesn't, right? And I feel like that's one of the biggest things right now amongst the community, right? Is like, especially because of how Luke's story ended up happening in the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
People immediately go to, oh, well, Luke just got lucky in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was all a fluke, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, no, like you just haven't seen these inner struggles that he's had. You know what I mean? You just haven't seen these obstacles that he's had to push through, and this is where it happens, right? Especially with the like with the prequels, we got the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah.
So that gave us so much context for the fall of Anakin Skywalker, which we didn't really need. Yeah. Context, like it's very prevalent
in the movies.
Yeah. But it only further added to the weight of Anakin Skywalker's story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like his decisions and what it really is in essence. But with the original trilogy and the characters from the original trilogy, specifically Luke, the equivalent to the Clone Wars is the EU.
Yeah.
Right?
The books,
the
games.
comics, the games.
Yeah.
So, and granted, like not everyone, and I'm like same here. Like I haven't read all the novels, right?
Yeah.
I read most of the comics, and you know, and I've right, like I have a lot of context for Luke Skywalker and like the inner struggles and like his journey that he went through, right?
Yeah.
Just how we saw Anakin go through so much inner turmoil and struggles and shit that he had to overcome in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's exactly why, especially if like obviously it's the day will never come that everybody reads the EU, right? Like the EU is there for, you know, if you want more Star
extra.
Wars, there it is.
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like at least with mainstream Star Wars, it's like that's exactly why we would need an animated show, right? An animated either between 5 and 6 or after 6, right?
Yeah.
Of which preferably I would love to see this era, right, of
That'd
Luke
be really
Skywalker,
cool,
where it shows these moments.
Yeah.
And it shows him in these moments, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like
he's not flawless.
He's not flawless.
And I don't understand how people think he is from watching the movies.
Which, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like he never was.
He never was. But people are like, oh, the almighty like superhero, like fucking Luke Skywalker. He never loses. And it's like, I don't know if you watched episode 5.
Yeah.
Where he gets fucking manhandled by his dad.
Yeah.
And gets his hand cut off.
Yeah.
And fucking throttled.
And Han is captured.
Like they lose.
They lose the Battle of Hoth.
They lose.
They all like so many people die.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like these moments are what makes these books and these stories so good.
Yeah.
Is because it's like we're diving deep into who Luke Skywalker is and like the shit he's actually pushing through.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a conscious choice.
It's not just
it's not I'm on the good side.
Yeah.
And I'm always on the good side and I'm always in a good mood and I'm always hopeful.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
So, yeah, I agree. I think that's been my favorite part of this book is like getting the inner monologue
especially
of these characters.
This line of with a wave of his hand, he can bring Dash Rendar to his knees. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
To know that like that's going through Luke's head.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it's like Anakin thought those things, but to know Luke thought those things and still made the conscious choice
to do the right thing. Even
when it was just a fleeting moment of weakness.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
So I want to talk about this part about Darth Vader because this is crazy. So this is, I think, the last chapter now. Yeah, 10.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was so cool.
It is hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, I found it. Those who did not fear the power of Darth Vader were those who had never stood face to face with him. Vader did not agree that the Death Star was the invincible and omnipotent weapon its designers had promised the Emperor. He had heard that tale before, and the ill-equipped rebel forces had shown just how wrong that was with the first Death Star. No, that was not strictly true. It had been Luke Skywalker who had struck the deadly blow, proving to Vader's satisfaction that the Force was more powerful than the most sophisticated and deadliest technology. But the Emperor did not agree, and there was nothing to be done about it. Nor was there anything to be done about being made to wait here. What the Emperor willed was so.
Yeah. That's fucking wild to me. That he's like, see, I fucking knew it.
He literally says that in
the first line.
The
It's
first
like his-
Death Star. He's
Yeah.
like,
He's like,
don't get too comfortable. Like, we haven't won because they were already acting like they won the war.
this technological terror you've created is insignificant to the power of the Force.
Exactly. And then they're like,
Don't threaten me with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
reads the
Shall I
whole
continue?
fucking, yeah. But yeah, like they it's like, oh, your ancient religion, like, you're bullshit, it's all hokey, like, and Vader's like, oh yeah, and he kills them with the Force, and then they all shut up.
Yeah.
But like, I just think it's so interesting to see how Vader is seeing Luke.
Yeah.
Like, he respects
proud.
Luke, and he's proud of Luke,
Yeah.
even though he's like his enemy.
Yeah.
Like, he is the
Because
biggest
it's his son.
thorn in his side right now.
It's
Is
like,
Luke Skywalker.
Yes, I'm getting shit on, but it's my son doing it.
So like,
So is it?
it's technically me still being awesome.
Yeah.
He's a little ray of sunshine.
Yeah, like,
It's like when Silva plays you in Magic and you're using his deck
oh my
and
god.
you win,
but
but he's still happy.
he's still happy because it's his deck.
'cause
That's
it's his deck.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same exact
facts.
thing. Same exact thing.
I won. Communism. We won.
No, but
But,
I
yeah.
think it's hilarious that Vader, it's like the Death Star blew up. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big fucking deal, and he got shit on for it.
Yeah, that was his.
He got doo-dooed on for it.
That's a shit ton of credits.
And
yeah.
and he's over here like, fuck yeah,
Fuck yeah.
that's my son.
That's,
you know,
that's my boy.
that's my boy.
Yeah. So that pretty much happens, and then Luke, Leia, Chewie, and Lando are like, okay, so what are we doing now? Because they have to leave because they get like overrun. Like, there's way too many ties. Like, they're gonna die. So they're like, we gotta go. And Leia's like, we can't leave Han. Like, if we leave Boba, like, we're gonna lose his trail. We don't know where the hell he's going. And they're like, Lando's like, I'm sorry, but we're no help to him if we're all dead.
Yeah, and
You
you,
know,
have
so,
no
like-
guarantee. We have no guarantee that Han is even on the ship.
Exactly. They're like, so we got to regroup. We got to, figure out what we're going to do. So Leia's like distraught. Like, she's really upset, and like Luke can
Feel it.
not just see it, but feel it, like, through the Force. And then Leia has a new plan, and she's like, what would be the best way to contact somebody high up in Black Sun?
Yeah.
So Leia literally wants to meet with like the mob boss, and like,
Well, you're forgetting why we didn't even talk about. So Luke, the fucking malfunctioning R2.
oh yeah.
So they get back to base pretty much, and they're like, okay, we need to take a look at this fucking R2 unit, because that's a very specific malfunction, you know.
Yeah.
So they take a look at the R2 unit that that malfunctioned and tried killing Luke Skywalker, and pretty much they plugged him in, and they were pretty much like, oh, this wasn't a malfunction, he was programmed to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they were like, that's cool. Who did that?
Yeah.
So as they were figuring that out, that's when Dash arrived to the base, and that's pretty much when Luke wanted to punch him because he was like, you left them.
Yeah.
And then once he came back, he found this female, I don't know if she was like an officer
She was
or like
the
one of the
chief officer.
yeah, and she was like messing with the R2 unit or something, the malfunctioning one, and they were pretty much like, hey, what the fuck?
Well, no, it was like destroyed.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. So at first, when Luke gets there, he's like, tells the chief officer, do a diagnostic, figure out like what's wrong, whatever's going on. Then he leaves.
And they come back and it's destroyed.
And then when he comes back, it's destroyed.
Okay.
And he's like looking for the chief officer.
Either
and
way,
then she points a gun at him.
I was still right. She was still fucking with it.
Yeah, but it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Like the evidence was destroyed.
Yeah.
Get the timeline right, bro.
So they were like,
Yeah.
¿Qué pedo? And then
It's like pew pew.
and then
pew, pew, pew.
she like whips out her blaster, shoots at Wedge and Luke.
Oh,
she
shit.
misses, and
That was
Wedge
easy.
just like like quick draws and gets her right on the fucking center mass.
And Luke's like, nice. Now we can't ask her questions.
Right.
But pretty much they like run her prints or whatever. They look her up and they see that she had just gotten like a 10,000 credit deposit, and then there was like another one on the way. Pretty
If
much,
her mission went well.
what? Yeah. Once she killed Luke Skywalker, and they're like, "Who the fuck could do this?" And then they're like, "Well, who hates you the most? Vader." And then he's like, "Well, he knows Vader's my dad, and he wants me to join him." But he's like, "Well, that doesn't make sense because Vader wants me to join the dark side, right?"
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe he changed his mind.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to get rid of you because
Exactly.
you're a pain in the ass with your rebellion.
But pretty much, I don't know if they confirm it or they said or that they figured it out, but it's definitely Black Sun, because Shizor's the one trying to kill Luke.
I'm not sure how far they were able to like
to see who the fuck.
Deduce it.
Yeah.
Because they were able to see that it came from like a different company. Like it went through like so many.
It was like a
different-
bullshit company.
Yeah.
Like
Like like a fake LLC.
yeah.
That the money came through.
Yeah.
So I don't think they know yet.
I don't think
that it's
so.
Black Sun.
I don't think
but
so.
I think it's Black Sun, because all roads point to Shizor.
Yeah.
So that's why then Leia's like, okay, someone's trying to kill Luke. We don't know who, but she's like, we suspect it's. I think they suspect that it's Black Sun.
Yeah.
That's why she wants to talk.
She's like, it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because they have people everywhere.
Yeah, Black
Right.
Sun has a vast spy net of its own, older, maybe even wider than the Alliance's. They can find out who is responsible.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And
So
Lando's like, you're fucking crazy. Like, this is a really bad idea.
It's like, yeah, she's like, how do we get in contact? What's the best way to contact Black Sun? He's like, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
They find
don't.
you.
They find you.
Yeah.
And she's like, bet. And he's like, okay, I know someone. I may know a guy.
Yeah.
He definitely knows a guy.
Yeah.
So,
And that's the end of chapter 10.
end of chapter 10 ends with them pretty much trying to figure out who the fuck is trying to kill Luke and still trying to find a way to get Han. Luke ends up going back to Tatooine with R2 to, work on his Jedi training, keep an eye out for Boba Fett if he ends up arriving on Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
And Lando, Chewie, and Leia end up going
On that new mission.
to find Lando's friend that can get them in
And
contact.
at the Black Sun.
Exactly.
They should just use Twitter.
Yeah. Tweet.
Bro.
Hey, Shizor.
X.
X. Oh, yeah. X for Shizor.
Oh,
What is
my
that?
God. It's all making sense.
It's all making sense.
Ding.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, it was a great next five chapters.
Yeah.
Only thing is the most of it was that battle,
Yeah.
which was still really cool. But I'm sure these next 5 chapters are gonna be fucking like we're gonna get some
More in depth. Shit.
more in depth shit. But let me know. Yeah, we want to know what you guys are thinking. Definitely head over to the Discord or comment down below what your thoughts on these last 5 chapters have been. How are you enjoying the book? How are you enjoying the story? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite character so far?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff in this book, so it's been very, very fun.
Yeah.
So
New York,
Oh,
Should I just get over with?
I mean, yeah. All
Tell
right,
us
so
about your
let me preface this. Silva just came back from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silva just came back from New York. We shipped him off to
Do a segment.
No.
I wish.
No, he wanted to do some nerdy shit. What'd you do?
Tennis. So yeah, the U.S. Open is going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm a big tennis fan. That's the only sport I was good at. Therefore, I became a fan. But yeah, it's a Grand Slam. It's a big tournament. It's in New York. So me and a couple of friends, united low incomes,
I all pitched in.
to attend this event, right? We stayed about 5 days, 4 nights. And of course, I brought back forth a bunch of shenanigans and stories.
Of course.
Because, of course, I can't be civilized at all, even in a tennis event. So we got there. It was pretty cool. The location of the hotel was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Literally, you walk out 2 blocks one direction is like Times Square. 2 or 3 blocks the other direction is Central Park.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked so much.
Yeah.
We averaged around 10 miles a day, and we were using subways to get around places.
Damn.
So we walked around total of 40 miles.
Dude.
40
Holy
damn miles.
shit.
And of course, in true Silva fashion, let's start with strike number 1. Did I bring tennis shoes? No, I
didn't?
brought boots.
Don't tell me that.
When?
Not a single pair.
What? Hold the fuck up.
I brought boots.
You
man.
always wear
When have
tennis shoes. You literally only wear tennis shoes. I've never seen you in anything
but
else.
they were dirty. And I was like, I'm not going to go to this tennis event because
my
the shoes
God.
were black.
What
dude.
kind of fucking boots were they?
They're like, okay, they're not like construction boots, right?
Are they like cowboy
But-
boots?
Are they?
Ranchero? Ranchero
in-betweeners. In-betweeners. I'll bring a picture.
Yes.
Fucking
We need to see
later
the
on.
fit.
What is?
week.
Okay. Is it
But-
a brand?
No, they were like Echo, so that's why I thought
Oh,
it was
okay.
like good because they're known to be like, oh, it's super cushiony and shit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No, you need
So-
like Nikes if you're walking 10
No,
miles.
yeah, dude, I was so jealous of my friends. They're over here like shorts and some fucking Nikes, and I'm like, my feet were like, I just want to go home, man.
Someone was like,
That's
I just
wild.
want to go home.
So it was like, I'm going to New York. I'm gonna try and be fashionable.
I'm gonna wear my boots.
I'm gonna wear my boots.
Dead ass.
I'm gonna look so fly. They don't even know what hit them.
Oh my
You
god.
know I'm super fly.
And then he's just like crying. Like, I have so many blisters.
Exactly. So out of the 5 days, 2 of them were like fully tennis related, like go there, just
Yeah.
be at the venue.
Yeah.
The other days were fuck around and find out days, right? I've been to New York before,
Yeah.
but again, I was outvoted because out of the group of we were 7, 5
That's
of
pretty
them
big
were
group.
like, "It's my first time here. Let's visit everything," and I'm like,
All the touristy stuff.
fuck, right?
Yeah,
like
like,
I'm
I
a
already did
full-fledged
it.
nerd. I'm probably the worst vacation goer
Yeah.
ever. You wouldn't want to bring me because while you're like, let's visit this place, let's visit that place, I'm like, I brought my Switch. I want to stay in the hotel.
Oh
you know, like
my god.
that's me.
Did you play
So- so-
Pokemon Go?
Yeah. No, not Pokemon. Oh, I should have.
You should've.
You had
I
a-
paid the Pokemon game you guys got me. For,
Oh, okay.
For my birthday, I played the
Sweet.
shit out of it.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a 5-hour trip going backward. So, okay, the hotel was solid, but we were having rumors within our friends like, "Hey, you think any tennis players around?" Like in the hotel, they're like, "Bitch!" Like we subdivided this room between 5 of us. No way in hell there's tennis players in this hotel,
Yeah.
but there was.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
I didn't know this tennis player. I knew he was from Italy because 1, he super looked Italian, and 2, all his luggage had like Italian sponsors on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I do know he's around top 20, top 30 probably in the world.
Okay.
But I just caught him. The elevators were super small, so I'm talking like
Can you explain super looked Italian?
like you could just notice.
Oh my!
what I'm saying?
His demeanor.
His demeanor. No, you'll see right now. He probably wanted to rip my head off
Alright.
because it was a super tight niche. elevator, literally 4x4. You could barely cram in there, like an anchovy. He's already dipping. I'm guessing he got eliminated because he had a duffel bag
And all
full
this
of like
shit.
8 rackets, literally, and then a big suitcase. So it's him, his assistant, I guess she was helping him, and then all my friends like, we could totally fit, and it probably made him
my
uncomfortable because it's
God.
like,
He was like,
I'm
"You
just
can't
trying to
take
lead to
the
my
next
vehicle.
one." Yeah.
So there's a picture there, should be, and I tried to smuggle a picture of him. Let me pull
My
up.
God, Silva.
And he totally caught me, and he's looking at me straight to my face
That's
like,
literally
this
Luigi.
motherfucker.
That's literally Luigi.
Jesus, Isabella.
Hey, oh God.
Jesus, Isabella.
It is. Get the mustache.
That's the shadow.
Come on, like he's
It's on a mustache?
his assistant's dressed in Armani. Like, what else? Do you
Swagged
want?
out.
Is that a mustache?
That
or
is-
is
That's
just?
a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just dark.
He looks like he's
No,
tall,
but you,
skinny.
look, you can
Okay.
clearly see him staring straight at the
Yeah, he
camera.
knew exactly
saying,
what you were doing.
This
Bro,
motherfucker is taking a picture.
staring right
Like through your soul.
through your camera into your soul.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he's so pissed at me.
Like he's still
so
like
pissed.
like an essence of
Like-
him exists in this photo.
He wanted to tell you to delete it,
Dead
but
ass.
he just wanted to go home.
Dead ass.
Like he would have been like, delete it.
That's the look that like fucking who is it? Tobey Maguire gives to the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it is! Same face.
I still don't know his name.
Oh my! All of this. After all of this.
Yeah,
What if
you
his
gave
name
me
is
shade.
Luigi? Look it up.
Oh my God. What do you want me to look
Also,
up?
you know how many Italian tennis players there are? Like the top 100? Like there's a shit ton of them.
Yeah.
So, there. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's one of the pictures he took.
That's great.
So we walked everywhere. I'm trying to switch while I'm speaking over here. Okay, and then we walked the whole Brooklyn Bridge. That shit was like forever.
yeah,
and then,
don't people drive across that?
No, there's the top. There's a
There's,
second
like,
level
satellite.
where you can just. There's
I
pedestrian.
know, but like, isn't it a long drive? I mean, not
Oh,
long
yeah.
drive, but like,
I don't know the distance, but it's a distance. God damn.
I mean, people jog it, but does he look like he jogs?
Oh hell no! Dude. I look like a retired jogger who wasn't a jogger.
what?
Oh my god. Okay, either way, there's
Silva.
another picture that says camouflaged skyscraper.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was a dope picture because since it's all like mirrored,
Oh yeah.
it looks camouflaged because it's doing the
Ooh.
reflection of the sky. Let me post it up.
That's cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
cool.
So like at sunset, does it look like a sunset?
Well, we were
Well, it's
there at
reflecting.
sunset,
Yeah.
but
That's
it took me a
cool.
while. I was like, wait, what's this? Oh shit, it's a skyscraper.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
and then
That is a nice picture.
That is a nice
And
picture. You should
obviously-
submit this to something. I don't know what, but
The Daily Bugle.
oh yeah, we went to Queens, but it was just like a stop. I
Yeah.
was like, where's Spider?
did you get any pizza?
Oh hell yeah! I got pizza.
Okay, well that's what I
Oh,
meant.
okay.
the
I'm
most
gonna put a
important
friend of
thing.
mine on blast.
Okay.
So, one of the days, because we try to make it like, hey, plan something, and we'll just follow you. We'll walk and follow you, and go anywhere.
Mhm.
And this was like, oh, I got it, bro. I got lunch. I was like, okay. We're walking
Here we
fucking
go.
2 miles, dude. I have my Apple Watch the whole time, and I'm like, ooh, a mile.
You know.
Ooh, another. Ooh, a third mile. Oh my god, I'm dead. But no, like, so we
Are we
keep
there
walking,
yet?
and I'm like, bro, where are you taking us? Just hold on. We're passing shit ton of like little nice venues, and they're like, okay, where the fuck are we going? This is like the most ratchet pizza place. Like you're expecting the rat from Pizza Rat to come out. like, it's
Take
kind of
your
ratchet.
order.
Like we're walking to all these passing, like family, like diners and shit. Nah, it's like we get there and this fool says, "Do you have the deep dish pizza?" And I'm like, "Motherfucker, that's
Deep dish?
Chicago."
Oh no.
In New York.
Oh no. Oh no. Like they're gonna spit in our
Bro.
food in front of our face.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was like, wrong state, my guy.
You're
Like,
like, no. Did they actually have deep dish though?
No, they have their own. They had a version. There's like a squared pizza. You know, like the squared pizza from Pizza Hut. That they
Okay.
have like
So you ate Pizza Hut in New York?
pretty much.
Oh
Nah, it's not
my
Pizza
God.
Hut, literally. But you know what I mean. Like this guy was so excited not telling us for like fucking 2.5 miles because it's the best
You're like,
rated motherfucking
We
place.
we passed like 15 pizza
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah,
But was it
Yeah.
good?
I mean it's pizza, but it was good. Yeah, it was good, solid.
Yeah.
Because I grabbed the.
That would not be the reaction if it was like.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't. I mean,
New York style
Yeah.
pizza is my favorite.
yeah.
Honestly,
No, we did get a
Look.
good pizza.
I'm gonna get fucking major hate for this.
Ooh.
What are you gonna say?
I've also been to New York, and we went around, and I'm not gonna lie, New
Yeah.
York has amazing pizza. It really does.
Just so that you get extra yeeted
And
zoom
you,
in.
and you also don't need my fucking word for New York having good pizza. Like, I'm just saying, I've had good pizza in New York.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, we had better pizza here, with Filippi's.
Oof.
And granted, I guess New York wins by kind of technicality because the best pizza place here, aside from Filippi's Pizza,
Yeah.
is Bronx Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're all from New York.
And they're all from New York. And it's a
But they're
small
here.
place. It's a small place close to downtown. Fucking amazing. It's like
It's
thin crust, super like it's family owned. It's been there for
Yeah.
fucking decades.
Cash only.
Cash only. They don't fuck around.
No.
They don't fuck around. If you don't got the cash, you don't fucking get the pizza. They call them pies, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking real shit.
It's
Like,
so-
you don't
dude,
fuck around.
They're calzones.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's so good.
So good.
Los
They're so good.
calzones.
If you're ever in San Diego, go to Bronx Pizza.
Ooh.
You will
And
not
also,
regret
like,
it.
some year or whatever, fucking... it was like 2010 or some shit. Fucking San Diego was voted
Top-rated
top like
places?
best pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
shit.
in the country,
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
beating New York and all that shit. So I'm
Well,
just
I mean,
saying we have like
We exported the players.
yeah. We
Yeah.
drafted them.
Exactly.
Anyway,
What else do I have up there? Cause I
I don't know, bro. It's your fucking folder.
Silva's PowerPoint.
A couple news. They announced they're gonna they confirmed Hogwarts Legacy 2.
Oh, really?
That's gonna
Oh.
come out.
Sweet.
Also, the one that says Mexican Godzilla. Can you click on it?
Oh god,
Okay.
what is this?
Mexican goes. Oh shit! Yeah, I saw this.
You pull it like
Yeah, I want to get it, but
yeah.
I have to
Is that
be
a figure?
responsible.
So Japan
Whoa.
did a dud, which is they made this beautiful rendition like of a Mexican Aztec Godzilla,
Yeah.
but it doesn't ship to Mexico.
What?
So people
What?
were like, "Bruh,
They're like, so who's gonna
Well,
buy it?
look how awesome it looks."
Well,
No,
is
that's
is it
really cool.
Mondo or they like Japan made it? Because I saw like Toho.
Uh,
Because here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm not saying that doesn't suck. All I'm saying is they've just like all the Japanese studios and like the especially like Godzilla and like
Yeah.
Gundam and stuff. They've just started doing more for like the US.
oh,
Like
yeah, that's true.
like it's super hard to find any like Godzilla merch or even like Pokemon.
Like
Like they
this-
don't really like or like Ultraman. Like
Yeah.
all the Ultraman shows,
yeah.
they're like they just like the show Ultraman came out in 1966,
Yeah.
and they just started making the shows available here in the U.S. Same with like Godzilla. Like a lot of merch and Godzilla stuff. Like it's not really available. Like they don't really
Like-
cater to the West, is what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff is imported by like small businesses.
True.
Yeah.
Like people that travel to Japan, fill up suitcases, and come
Yeah.
back with it.
Yeah.
Like
So
it's not like they're directly
If
selling to market.
hopefully that's not like a super niche collectible or whatever.
it is. Yeah. It is.
I
It's like
need
$400, bro.
I need that.
That's
shit.
really cool. I like
No,
how
it is cool.
colorful
Beautiful.
it
I
is.
saw it. I think it's
It's vinyl?
yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking. It's the guys that they're always at Designer Con.
Oh.
Not, I don't think it's Mondo. It's not NECA.
It's not Mondo.
It's fucking.
Taishado or something like that?
No, I forget. We'll see. It should. They didn't even fucking put who. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool.
And then back to if you go back to New York. We're gonna go back to New York. In the group, always there's that one person that has completely two different personalities when he drinks, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this picture doesn't have to relate to that. That's in context for this upcoming stories. Okay? So this guy, he was dressing every day to the nines, like Burberry, like small bag and shit, Versace shirt one day, all this shit.
Well, it was Fashion Week, right?
Was it? I don't know.
This week is Fashion Week.
Oh, this week? Okay.
Might overlap.
So he was always dressing good, and we were giving him shit because one of the days he was wearing like a long sleeve button up shirt. One, it's fucking hot as shit. He pulled the sleeves back, but it's like pastel colors, so it's one different color per sleeve per side of the shirt.
Oh my god!
But it looked 70s kinda, and I don't know if you know the group. It's a Mexican group from the 70s called Timbiriche.
Oh yeah.
You know the colors they used? He fucking looked like a walking Timbiriche. Like that, we were giving him shit, and he was giving us so much shit. Like, y'all don't know. Is this in right now?
Okay, it's funny though, like to do that on a boys' trip.
Look up Timbiriche.
Like to do that on a boys' trip.
Yeah.
Like I understand if you're like, I'm going out, whatever, but like to be with all your homies and then be like
just like
flamboyant AF. But does he usually dress like that, or was he dressing like this for this trip?
For this trip.
So he's
also,
like,
because we were going
I'm
clubbing
in New
and
York.
shit.
I got a new me, new personality.
Yeah, because we were going clubbing shit, clubbing and all this shit.
Oh, I love it.
It was like bunch. Yeah, let me pull that up.
This is the. I don't think there's any fucking picture.
Either
but
way, it's like 70s
this,
very
like
colorful,
like this.
yeah.
Super pastel.
This vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
80s.
Now go to the Dropbox and there's it should be titled Fashion Fail 1 and 2.
Oh,
so while he
are
was
you just
giving
putting
us
him
shit,
on blast?
Fucking shit.
While he was giving us shit, and we were walking the streets, there was like an old lady with the same shirt. No! Not only once. If you go to the second picture, there's another old man at the Starbucks we were at.
Oh my god.
Fucking
with the
way.
same.
That is so fucking
The
funny.
same day. The same fucking day. The one that says 2.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
I don't.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
That I'd be on the floor if
That's
I saw
so
that.
funny.
We were fucking dying.
That's so funny.
He was
was,
all
like,
I'm
so
fucking
confident.
wearing it better. Shut the fuck up.
I'm wearing it better. Shut up.
So, in his eyes,
Yeah.
those old people are just super hip.
No, those old people are trying to be young and hip.
Oh, like they're too old to be wearing
Not.
it.
I don't
Not
dress.
that he's dressing like an old person. They're cosplaying a young person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah, those
so
two
funny.
people.
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
god, it was fucking hilarious.
I love how we're shitting on your fucking phone here.
We don't even
That's
know
the tip of the
him.
iceberg. There's no more pictures.
Tip of
per
the
se.
iceberg.
Yeah, because
What else happened?
Okay, so he's in a relationship. Damn, fucking kid cheating on his ass. But no, he's in a
Are you
relationship.
gonna get him in
but
trouble?
He's in a toxic relationship.
Oh.
He's like, it's pretty toxic.
Okay.
'Cause the chick looks nice. Like, she looks good and everything. But she's super controlling. Okay, not that I check it down, but like I'm just putting fucking.
Okay. Yeah.
You're painting the picture.
I'm painting the
okay.
picture. Okay, and
He's blinded by Punani.
He's
Okay. Can we
blinded.
fucking move on?
Oh wait, let me fucking get this right. Okay, either way, the whole trip though, since the start,
Yes.
whenever we're walking anywhere, we're getting mini heart attacks along with the way because it's like, holy shit, where's this motherfucker at? Like, because we don't see him, and he's usually literally a block and a half behind us,
Why?
and he's buried on his phone,
Oh my god.
and we're like, what the fuck is
Like,
going on?
everything good?
And he's like, oh, it's okay. And then the rest of the guys don't know more than me. He's like, oh, the little simp. They call him a little simp. And like a niño regañado and shit like that.
Oh
It's like
my
really
God.
fucked up. But it's because she would text him like, where you at right now? What are you guys doing
Like
now?
she wanted like minute by minute.
Yeah, what are you guys doing
updates.
now? Like, hey, your location's not refreshing. Where you now?
Oh God.
That type of relationship.
Yeah.
No, it's like no one's stepping in his like
Yeah.
vibe, right? That's his
Yeah.
relationship. But at the same time, it's like you're with the boys, and look at this awesome.
Also, like,
on
it's
the phone.
dangerous to get separated
Oh,
if you're in
yeah.
like a big city and you don't know where
Yeah.
you are, and like, you know,
Yeah.
like you should be paying attention to
Yeah.
where you're walking.
Exactly.
Distracted walkers.
Yeah.
But I think again, this dude's a character because as soon as he's off the phone or off the call, when he is, no baby, I swear, yeah, oh, yeah, I love you, baby, yeah, right, like 24/7.
Yeah.
He hangs up. We're gonna go to a club. I got the riz, like, oh, let's fucking talk to all these chicks and all that.
Oh my god.
And we're like, bruh, like
Yeah.
don't swag up.
So was
Don't
her
swag-
being on his ass warranted then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't also like
She's like, "Where you at, bitch? I know you're talking to
exactly.
someone."
We would also give him shit because he's like, oh my god, I can't believe how she's acting right now. I'm like, bro, if she's like that, you're probably giving her reasons,
Yeah.
multiple, to act like that and shit. But either
Damn, we're
way,
getting the full tea.
Yeah.
either way, so it got worse for him.
All right. So what's his name?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Put his Facebook up.
I'm not doing that. Shit. So, the second to last day, because the last day was just gonna be the last tennis event, and that's it. We're not gonna do anything crazy. But these fools wanted, like, it was the day before Labor Day, right?
Okay.
Let's go out and let's keep pushing. Like, let's keep going out and drinking.
Make the most
And
of
I'm
the
like,
trip.
Bro, it's pre-Labor Day, because they're like, oh, this place closes at 4 a.m. I'm like, bullshit, because hours vary whenever it's like a holiday or something like that.
Yeah.
Bullshit, they're going to close at 4 a.m. They want to make the most out of their Labor Days. All these places are going to close at 1. Nah, let's keep pushing forward and all this shit. And I was fucking stuck because we actually had 2 rooms, and the room was separated between like 3 guys and then 4 guys in another. And then I got stuck with a party bus
Yeah.
type of people. They always want to keep partying, and then there was only like 2
You're like,
keys.
I just want to go home and play Pokemon.
It was only 2 keys.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, give me the keys. Like, nah, you ain't pussing out.
Oh my god, they wouldn't let you leave.
Dude, I don't know where to pull it up, but one of the nights we spent $2K bottle service, and dude, the cover to get in, we did a line of Coke. No, it's
Yeah, I was like, a line of what?
No, the line to get in was like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
We got there, and he's like, okay, cover $1,000. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, 1,000.
What?
You're like, yeah, $1,000 to get in. As a cover, but the way it works
For
is I also,
everyone?
for your group, like, but,
Oh,
it
but-
totally seemed like they were doing that shit out of the fly, like,
Yeah, how
they
much
look-
money you
they
think
look
these guys
desperate,
got?
1,000, like,
Yeah.
like that.
Did you guys go in?
You guys got scammed.
We get it.
Yeah.
They're like, they're not from New York.
No,
it's probably
but-
like a fucking $20
No.
cover fee, and they paid $1,000.
No, but this is how it works apparently. Because I'm not a
Yeah.
partier. I'm not fucking going out.
No.
Shit like that.
Bro,
No,
you
I'm
party it up. What the fuck?
No, I don't. No, I'm a dad, dude. I act like a fucking dad. So
like, there's a museum down
So,
the street.
probably people are gonna say, "Oh shit, Silva's stupid," but I didn't know the way covers like the cover works that way. But it's like it's 1,000, but it's not only to enter. You get $1,000 worth of bottle service. So
Okay.
while you're going in,
But
you
like,
can
so
spend-
pretty much a minimum of how much you have to spend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So we went there. It was a skyscraper, and then it turned to like a inside club type thing.
That's cool.
It's gonna whack. It's gonna whack.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my vibe. Like these guys were having fun. They're not in relationships except for the other motherfucker. But it's like,
Yeah.
they're
Well,
like,
yeah, it's
talking to
like there's only
chicks,
so much you can do at a club
giving
if you're in a
shots and shit like
relationship.
that. So
Yeah.
at the same time, also I like to remember my. Day
Yeah, I don't
too.
want to like black
So
out.
I get a limit where it's like, oh, my face is like puffy. I'm gonna stop. You know, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah, we got it was crazy because after that night, they're fucking psychos. We were walking back. There was a pissing contest.
Literal or figurative?
Literal. These motherfuckers like, dude, I want to take a piss. I was like, shit, I want to take a piss too. He's like,
no,
I can piss farther.
in the bathroom or outside?
Outside in the middle of the fucking street.
You wonder why it smells like piss in New York. It's Silva.
Hey,
and all his
Silva.
homies.
When in Rome. It wasn't me.
When in Rome.
It wasn't me. I was the judge.
Oh my
but
god.
it wasn't me.
Well,
It's fucked up.
interesting. So you had an interesting time.
Yeah, slash babysit slash
moral
tennis
of the
fan.
story is
Don't go to clubs.
Silva's now taking customs. His OnlyFans is only $5 a month.
Oh my
And
god.
he's also doing at-home visits if you're in.
It's just me posing with magic cards.
It's a loincloth, but a magic card.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
And it covers it all up.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I think we're unfortunately out of time.
I think we broke a record here.
I think we did. This is definitely one of our longest episodes. So if you're still here, you're the fucking realist.
You're
Yeah,
an MVP.
thank you.
You're an MVP.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed our nonsense.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our nonsense. We're, this is our show. We fucking, we do what we want.
Yeah.
But it's fun. And we hope you guys enjoyed it. And we hope you guys are here for it as much as we are. And we love you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys would like to send us anything for the show, if you guys want to submit a topic or send us some memes, some videos, anything like that, please go ahead and do so at punchitchewiepodcast@gmail.com. And we'll check them out and talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry we were a little low energy today.
Yeah.
Like I said, we started off the show. We were saying we've had a hell of a 2 weeks. We've been doing
Legends Con is tomorrow.
Legends Con is tomorrow. We still need to pack
Yeah.
and get our shit ready. It is currently 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
So we've definitely been going at 100 miles an hour. But I mean, we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun. We're doing fun stuff. And we hope to see you guys there. I mean, this is coming out after Legends Con. So if you were there, thank you guys. We love you guys. We hope you had fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Bye.